And as this room kind of sort of fills up, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit the like button, share this content, let friends, neighbors know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Got breaking news as I was getting ready to hit this live button. News is out that Parsons, Micah Parsons, will be out for these next 2 games. Also, possibly beyond that time frame. Come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this. One thing we all adore, something worth dying for. Come on, baby. It's still victory. Victory Friday. Ain't nobody mad, but I'm mad. I'm mad at this. Steelers, Lions, Niners, no Parsons. Ah! 5, 4, 3, 2. I thought it was going to be a 1. Come on, let this room fill up, baby. Yep. It's Riggs all the way. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. But y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not.
It's not fair, man. Oh, my gosh. So, I was going to take the angle of are you impressed with this win? And we were going to go through some small tape and open up the phone lines to let y'all kick it on a Friday. But I would say this, though. A high ankle sprain can linger, especially if you're a bigger guy, right? But Parsons, 235, 240-ish. He probably can will himself back into it, right? Right. The problem is, collectively speaking, we've been desolated. We've been, and no D-Law too. D-Law gone too, Yeah, so in the words of my guy,
What more do you want from me?
I had to put Tyrese in there. Yeah. So it's a bittersweet moment. Cowboys won, but look at the cost that happened.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say,
I am. So a lot of people looking at this comparisons and analysis of Zim versus Quinn, and Quinn was better on defense and things like that. But we got to understand that we didn't have first place schedule when we had this particular new installment of defense. We didn't have these type of injuries. It's 2 different worlds, and so many people trying to quantify that, hey, Zim is trash and Zim suck. But, at this point, what we're trying to do, we got no run game to help alleviate some of the things that we like to try to attempt to do on the defensive side because your team is gasped. Keep in mind the time of possession. The Giants had the ball for 35 minutes. That's forever. That's long. And we only had the ball for 24. We are a very undisciplined team, right? Before I go into that conversation, I forgot to say this. Round of applause to Mazy. You know what I'm saying? He was the shining star in this game. Shout out to Mazy, man. Shout out to Mazy. The highest graded or rated guy in PFF according to whatever they have to do as far as grades there. But now back to this defense. Is Hassan Reddick, is he playing? Because I know he's holding out for the Jets. Is he playing? Because if not, then we got $27 million. We got to break glass in case. And I don't want us to go into this thing saying, we like our guys. We like our guys. We like. No. Yeah, and 13 played like a beast too, Jimmy. Yeah. I'd be remiss if we don't throw in Overshawn. BB did well against Dexter Lawrence. I think it was 22 snaps, 0 pressure, something like that I read. Yeah, BB, he's on his way. Defense, the biggest hole, though. We can fix this, man. Give me some duct tape. Man. Or Scotch tape. Give me some tape, man. We can fix this stuff, man. Oh, my gosh. This is not time to fold. Reddick would be nice. If the Cowboys need to jump on this very quickly. There's a room fill up. We need to jump on this very quickly. We do, because if not, man, this world will chew you up and spit you out. They don't care if Parsons is gone. They don't care about the fact that this dude is one of the leaders on this particular team on defense. So is D-Law. Right? Yeah. Cody says, Law, Mazy must have drank some of that Michael secret, you know what I'm saying, stuff in Space Jam. Yeah, he needed some, man. Some Flex Seal. Yeah, we need some Flex Seal over here, man. Flex me, baby. Also, to be fair to Zim, the moment we benched the Booth and we put Amani, the warrior out there, that's what I'm gonna call him, the warrior. Shoot, we look better out there on the defensive side, you know. And he came down and fit. He hit. He had an INT. Could have had 2 of them himself. And it was a situation where it was like, yeah, keep Amani in them out there. You know what I'm saying? Keep Georgie Amani out there. Yeah. Bruised egos, I feel you, man. Running backs is our weakness. I think I said this earlier, and it's on Twitter somewhere. Let me see if I can pull my tweets up or what have you. The highest graded Cowboys in week 4, Mazy, Dak, CeeDee Lamb, Overshawn, Tyler Smith. It's a shame that they don't have BB up there, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let me see where I had right here. And this is me just pulling this up. What is Cowboys Mike McCarthy's offensive identity? Booth couldn't stay on his feet. Man, I'm just telling y'all, man. I'm not, look, little boy said, Action Power said, stop the cap lock. No, I'm telling you the truth. The moment we benched Booth, we got a little bit better. We got a little bit better on that defensive side, you know. Yeah. What is his identity, though, while I'm pulling this up, you know? But what is his identity? What is Mike McCarthy's identity on offense? And I'm looking at this thing and I'm trying to figure out what happened, you know, what happened to X, Y, and Z things. It just doesn't look good.
So Booth, 25 is in for him. He gives him
So-
a little double.
So for my guy, this video, I'm gonna bring this up just for my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this video just for my guy right here. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. What is our identity while y'all put that in the chat? Because we got a little ways to go today. You know, we got a little ways to go today. No rushing today. It is Victory Friday. We got breaking news. Parsons going to be out at least beyond the 49ers game, according to information. Yeah. Ice cold transgender identities from Jarrah. Jarrah, well, hey man, you got to fix that, Jerry. It's your fault. Yeah, what is the identity of the Dallas Cowboys? While I pull this up.
So Booth.
All right. Let me mute this. And I got this right here. Law, I feel you, bro. Hold on. Let me pull this up. And we're going to pull this around. And we're going to, come on. Paul Booth, man. Booth, yeah. Y'all see Booth? That's him all night, man. That's him all night, man. Boy, I said, God, no, boy, it's a crime scene. What? Yeah. Look at that separation, man. Look at that separation. Look at Booth.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
He's scrabbling and scraping out there. The Diddy Booth, yeah. Booth, what's going on, Booth? Yeah, what's going on, Booth? Come on. You can say a lot of things. Booth had me this close to be banging on the table and said, man, bring Anthony Brown back. Yeah. Booth had me thinking about Anthony Brown. I said, man, Anthony, where you at, man? Bring him back. Yeah. Oh my God. Put me out there, man. Sure. Put Action Powell out there, man. Put Marvin out there, man. Put Akeem. Booth. Let's watch it one more time, Booth. Booth, man. Booth, put me out there. What's going on, man? Booth thought he was still in Clemson somewhere. Booth all night, man. I said, sheesh. Put James Brown. I see you in the chat. Put him out there, man. God dog it. Hey, OS said he would take Anthony Brown back for 400. Yeah. Booth was on ice skates all night long, all night. Jeez, man, Booth was in a phone booth. Booth literally did this, man. When he got paid, when he get paid, he gonna be like, hey, I give this back to you, Jerry. Jerry said, okay, I'll take the money back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Booth literally said, man, you know what? I'm just going to give you my game check back. You know, I'm just going to take this day off. All right. We're getting too old for this. We are. But I'm gonna stop beating up Booth and shout out to Mama Booth and Daddy Booth and all of the Booths that's watching me right now. I'm just joking, man. You know, actually said, Law, who won that yard sale trade, us or Minnesota? I think, you know what it is? I think it's the number 25. He looked like Nashawn Wright out there. Nashawn Wright is good. Shout out to Mama Wright and Daddy Wright and all of the Wrights. You know what I'm saying? The White brothers and all of them, you know. But I think that, you know, Nashawn Wright, they 3-0 right now. He got familiar face over there with Gilly and all of that. So until the Minnesota Vikings lose, they're winning right now. ESPN say we are trash, laughing out loud. You know, they were just giving us flowers just the other day, right? But when we go back to this, I wanted to know, like, what is the Mike McCarthy's offensive identity? What do we do best? What's our game plan and strategy? I wanted to know those things, and a lot of people has got great tractions here. And Mike McCarthy specials is no identity. I thought for sure that was a Kellen Moore's thing. I didn't know that Mike McCarthy adopted this particular thought track of 21 slam and hook routes or 4 curls brought to you by Kellen Moore. I don't know what's going on with Mike. We continue to utilize Brandon Cooks on a hitch or a comeback. He's a smaller 5'8", 5'9", give or take guy, right? They're shooting through his body. And I'm not being ultra negative with this, but what I'm trying to tell y'all is that we ourselves going to have to correct this before it gets too late. I think the trade deadline is right at week 9. We got plenty of time to call Cortland Sutton. We got plenty of time to elevate Ryan Flo. We got plenty of times to correct these issues on the offense and the defense. Now, the defense, to me, we need even more help there because unless now I'm getting a different report. Hold on, I'm getting a different report. And I like the difference of the opinions and report. Let me see here. Shout out to Ashley Nicole. She always on the top of my feed for some reason, but shout out to her. Real nice lady. All right, so Cowboys all-pro pass rusher Micah Parsons did suffer, this is 28 seconds ago, did suffer a high ankle sprain last night versus the Giants, according to Rap Sheet, right? Parsons will have a 10-day rest until Dallas plays the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 5 on Sunday night. We will see how the timeline shakes out. Now, according to him, this dude right here, he got sources from here. He says sources all-pro Micah Parsons did in fact suffer a high ankle sprain last night on the win over the Giants. His status is to be determined, right? There's news alert. And then we get Dallas have 2 games, then a bye. The Cowboys play the 49ers on October the 27th, a month from today, which is a long time, believe it or not. Assuming, that's the ass of it all, ASS, assuming Parsons has to miss some time, the schedule is set up as well as one can hope. So meaning that there's no groundbreaking news of him missing out on a Pittsburgh Steelers game and the Lions game, and then we got the bye, and then we have, dare I say, the 49ers game. There's no definitive, but there are speculations of high ankle sprains. Do y'all want realisms, or y'all want, some fake fluffism, because the fluffism will be, damn, it's a high ankle sprain, he okay. We got some vampire reptilian blood, some of Jerry's McGriddles, and we can put that on that ankle and he will be okay with the salt and everything, And we want Jerryisms.
Get your damn act together.
Yeah, that'd be Jerryism. But Jerry said to us that he was impressed about this win. He was impressed about Daniel Jones and things like that. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of all of this conversation today. And let's look at a few films, if y'all don't mind. Let's look at what Brian Baldinger said about one of our interior guys. Let's listen to this right here right quick.
BB last night. I mean, it's just his 4th game ever playing center. And he's going up against a Pro Bowl nose tackle, and him and the Gob get great movement right here. They did for much of the night, as a matter of fact. The guy didn't have a penalty. Every snap was absolutely perfect. And that's a 360-pound nose tackle on top of him. Does a good job right here of just cleaning it all up. Just bumping on the twist stunt right there, giving Dak plenty of time. You got to patrol the middle. You got to play some ping pong. You got a one technique, get him over there, then come over and just crack the three technique. Get him down to the ground. It's one good play after another. Watch this on 2nd and 1. Watch the surge. Watch the surge in the middle right here. It's good stuff. Steele, Gobb, BB, Tyler Smith. Like you got a little daylight right there. Dowdles, it goes for 6. How about?
Remember pausing right here, ladies and gentlemen, and I like this film assessment. When I asked what's Mike McCarthy's identity and what's his game plan, I think that Mike McCarthy got something that he never had and he don't know how to use it. Let me say this again. I think that Mike McCarthy got something that he never had and he don't know how to use it. There was a few plays where we had 3rd and short, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, and he decided that to just still go shotgun and these sorts of things. Dude, did y'all see what Cooper Beebe is able to scrape out and move out the way? Tyler Smith and Zach Martin. Make it about them 3. We got to start making it about those 3. You got a nice, versatile weapon out of Hunter Luepke. Oh, my, you got that. You got all of the riches and fortune, but don't have the mindset to know how to use it. It's like literally, I understand, Mike, you want to spread it out, you want to throw it around, you want to look cute, you want to go empty, you want to look finesse and things like that, but sometimes you got to bring the sledgehammer to the fight, right? It's time out for slicing with the Ginzu blade, right? We like cutting, right? We like shooting and things like that with projectiles. But sometimes, bro, you just got to line them up and lace them up and play to the core of the strength of your team. Right now, that mud sucker Cooper BB, he can move stuff out the way. Tyler Smith, he ain't no, like right now, the opposite of our strength is Tyler Guyton and Terrence Steele, right? That's the opposite of our strength. Dak Prescott dropping back with empty. They are getting squeezed down and they are losing and forcing the ill-advised throws. Law, who do he use right? That's it. Look, action. That's a quadratic equation that I can't quantify. Right? That's a hard problem for me right now. Who do he use right? And I'm not beating up Mike, but I got to give you guys that.
This 2nd and 1 right here. Watch this surge. Him and Tyler Smith. This is excellent stuff. Like that's what you want. Foot to foot, shoulder to shoulder, taking a 360-pound nose tackle right into the lap of the linebacker. That's beautiful. That's beautiful stuff.
I'd have did that all
That's
night.
fantastic.
Here's what Brian Baldinger is not saying. On that 2nd and 1, they got about 6 or 7 yards. I was yelling at the screen. People were telling me, hey, Law, chill, calm down. Like, no, I got to give y'all the real authentic version of what I'm saying is you do that until you get them to change out of their formation. That's how the play action works, man. All I wanted Mike McCarthy to do, you was gashing him, running right behind BB and Zach Martin. You was gashing for 6 and 7 yards. Stay in that formation. And do it again. Just do it again. And then when they change, you got play action on the menu. You can where my menu at? You got play actions on the menu. Oh man, you got you got the same play option again. Oh, you can even have Dak Prescott to roll out from that formation. There's going to be somebody open because they try to stop the run. You had all of that at your menu, but you went after that play that you gashed them. You went into a shotgun. And then Dak rolls the guy out and you go empty. Did you just get 6 yards on the ground? Even the football guys like, you know what? Official, call holding. They have no reason to get in shotgun. You win it on the ground with 5 or 6 yards is what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to help this team from afar.
That's what you want. Now, 20 to 15 game. Can you finish with the ball? All right? Like, you just want to be able to run the clock, hold on to the ball, run it. Like, here you go. Like, you can't get a whole lot better than this right here. This is beautiful. I mean,
look at that.
it's just a cowboy ball right there.
Bullet
And Zeke
ball.
goes for 7.
Look at that. 7
This is a
yards,
nice game
man.
by Cooper Beebe. 4 start.
Don't y'all know? Don't y'all know? Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Come on, let's watch this again. Look at that, man. Look at that wall, man. Mike, what are you thinking? You even got Hunter right here, bro. What are you thinking, man? Why would you? And I know this is the telltale end of it, but man, why did you get out of this finesse look? Zeke has 7 yards off of this, man. Oh my gosh, man. You got it, you know. Oh my God.
I mean, look at that.
Look at
It's
that
just
wall.
a cowboy wall.
Look at that. Zeke got options, man. I got options, man. I can crease it here. I can bounce it to the here to this tight hip. I got options, man. I've been making plans for you. Come on, baby. Come on, man. He got plans to go. Watch this. Come on, Zeke. Get it, man. This is crazy.
Ball right there. And Zeke goes for 7. It was a nice game by Cooper Beebe.
And made
4
him
start.
pay at the end.
I mean, you got to be impressed. You go from Travis Frederick to Biotish and maybe to Beebe. That's a good lineage right there.
It is. It's great stuff, man. There's no room for arguments. The only person that stopped that was the person with the clipboard. You know, the damn Giants couldn't stop it. Didn't y'all know that? They couldn't stop it. So what are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? What are we thinking? Hold on right quick.
You are the only participant in the conference. All participants are muted.
Yeah, couldn't stop it, man. Let's pull up some of this right here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me pull up this other one. Brian Baldinger on this play right here.
Nobody is saying that the Giants or the Ravens are running the football, or that Tyrone Tracy Jr., the rookie, is Derrick Henry. But here, when the tight end comes in, they build an 8-man box. Donovan Wilson comes in. Now, let's watch him play. Good gap defense right here. All right, they're holding their point. Watch Donovan Wilson come and blow up the guard and smash it, and Overshown cleans it up. All right? You step up and you clean it up. Now watch Mazy right here. Split this
Mazy,
center guard
man.
right here.
I call
He
him man
splits
Mazy.
it. There they are. Everybody's in their gaps right here. All right? Nobody's getting moved off the ball, and Mazy makes the play.
There you go.
All right? Now, you watch this right here, and you watch Mazy go backside A
Mazy,
gap.
man.
All right? They did this quite a bit in the game. Backside A gap, bam. All right? Now,
Or maybe
Kendrick's
he
gotta
is
be a
right.
front side A gap player. And right here, they turn it in. And they squeeze it. Right? There's
Squeeze!
no room for Singletary. Singletary averages career over 4 yards a carry. All right? Last night, the Giants gained 26 yards on 24 carries. Remember I said backside A gap? Watch Linval Joseph right here. Backside A gap, boom. Now, you watch this right here, and Singletary is going to try to cut it back.
Yeah.
And now here comes Donovan Wilson and Lee Fowl. All right? Closing it, shutting it down. One after another. This is a big play right here.
Look,
The
watch
Giants
it.
gained 26 yards.
Rewind it a little
24 carries. Remember I said backside A gap? Watch Linval Joseph right here. Backside A gap, boom.
Watch this hold right here, though.
Now,
Shit.
you watch this right here.
Watch all of them
And
holes,
Singletary is going to try to cut it back. And then
Man, give me my hole right here, too, though. You know what I'm saying? These officials, man, they were blind. A hole right there, them 2 holes, man. They were holding, man. They were holding all game, man. And give me that, too. You know, I hope these officials get graded after the game and get suspended or something.
now here comes Donovan Wilson and Lee Fowl. All right? Closing it, shutting it down. One after another. This is a big play right here. This is fourth quarter, 17-12 game, second 11. Now let's watch. Watch Overshown right here. Turn this thing back. Watch him turn
Overshown did
Singletary
his
on this
job.
toss. Now, it looks like it's pretty good to start. 2nd 11, looks like they got a little toss going right here. Watch over show. Boom. Show up. Now, when he shows up, Singletary's got to stop his feet and cut it back. And now you pursue. You show up that speed of the Cowboys defense, and it flattens Singletary just like that. One more right here. Like, this is a huge stop right here by Leafow on 2nd and 6. You watch Micah right here. They're going to exchange assignments right here. Watch Micah come inside. Right? Now, he's a B-gap player. Now, where's Tracy supposed to go? Excellent play. Excellent play by Micah, exchanging responsibilities with Leafow and really setting up a 3rd down where the Giants couldn't convert. I mean, they gave up 1 yard a carry in that game.
Now, is that improvement? And I get it. You know, it is a situation whereas it's the Giants. But like he said, Singletary averaged 4.5, 4.7 yards per tote this season, and to hold him to 1, I mean that is very much so an improvement, right? Very much so improvement. So we can't get ultra mad at the improvement part of it. And go ahead, Action. Action, I know you're ready to put in the chat. You know, cap, you know. And we had some news to just break just a few seconds ago. According to Tom Pelissero, D-Law will miss multiple games as well. It has been confirmed now that he will miss multiple games. This is the ultimate time for us to look back at things and say, damn, Matthew Judon would have been good right now, right? Damn, we missed out on Daniil Hunter. We didn't replace any of those type of things, and it's one of those things where we ourselves, you got to have sense of urgency. You can't be always in the spotlight. As a general manager, you got to have that call center's mentality, like a debt collector. They're trying to collect money from people, and you hounding folks left and right. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Voch Lombardi if he had a raid. Shout out to him, man. Thank him for all his support, man. You know, yeah, shout out to Voch for sending all of the people over here with the comment folks. You know what I'm saying? We the comment folks over here. So shout out to Voch, man. Be sure to check him out on all platforms, by the way. So when you are a general manager, your job is 24/7. You got to be on every call. You got to hit every 31 other teams and finding and combing through and sifting through everything that you can find. You got to have a little dirt on people. You got to have a little dirt on this and that. But you got to be ready. And I don't like to lose, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all don't like to lose. MetLife, this is from J. Diz, MetLife, the field of injuries. Yeah. Yeah. So we got to get better in these departments. We got to figure out a way to bring in another body. Carl Lawson, look, he gonna have to drop the laws until he do something, you know. Shout out to you, Get Right. Appreciate y'all, man, for the Voch Lombardi raid right here, man. I feel important now, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for jumping in and tuning in to the new audience here. Micah Parsons is responsible for Micah's injuries. No, hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure. Coaching is responsible, for Micah's injuries. Let's see here. You got to have the sense of urgency. This is from Leon Ware, my dog. He states here, be smart. You always should think ahead. Yeah. Chances are, if it states that it's 92% chance rain, go ahead and have your poncho. Go ahead and have your umbrella, right? And be prepared to use it. Don't be like, well, it's the 8% chance that it don't. And the last time the media person was wrong. No. You got to be prepared. What they say, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right? It's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have the opportunity and not be prepared too, right? You know, and and people say, oh man, this person is just lucky. No, that's when preparation meets opportunity. All of those things, man, we had to learn all of those things, right? So we could be ready for the moment. And the Cowboys need to be just that. You are missing two of your most key important players, Parsons and D-Law. Right? Shout out to everybody, man, that Vought sent over here. Man, I feel special now. Man, I feel special, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in over here for the nation, man. Yeah. So you got to make sure your priorities are together. Nobody would care about you. And there's man laws, too, you know. Two mans must not ever share an umbrella. Nah, you better figure out how to get your own. That's just what it is. Every tub must sit on his own bottom, right? I'm just telling y'all some man laws over here. You know, it's always weird seeing two guys sharing an umbrella. I'd be like, man, go ahead, man. I'll go ahead and get wet, man. I ain't finna be up under there with you. Yeah, man law. Yeah. Somebody like, nah, man, you better squeeze up under that umbrella, you know. So just like when Sam Williams went down, we should already have a replacement, not leaning on Marshawn Nealon. You know, TA said that's straight. Yeah. Now, TA, if you need the umbrella, I just give it to you. Now, I can slide up under that umbrella with you. You're a lady, you know. I'll hold the umbrella for you. So when you get in the car, I'll make sure that you don't get all wet. You know, man law. Yeah. Some of these guys, they'll let the woman run out there in the water, in the streets and everything. Shout out to you, Blue Virus. Yeah. So we're down. But let's look at some more film from my guy Baldinger. Let's pull up some more film on 480p. Look at this 480p film, man. Let's look at the 480p.
DD put it on himself, said he had to play better. So he runs this little comeback right here against their best corner, Deontay Banks, the rookie Tyler Nubin, first down. Lined up at tailback, kind of like the formation right here. Little toss crack action. This they got to get some excellent blocks right here from Cooks, looking like excellent job on Burns right here. And now you get Gobb and Steele, and they get them all, the tight ends out there right there. And who knew that CD could just pick himself right through that defense for 10 yards.
That was a good one.
And then this throw right here from Dak, this coverage is great. Great against Banks. I don't know how he got it in there, but he got it in there.
He got it in there.
And then the biggest play of the game.
Because he accurate, baby. Because this is how he got it in there. Because he's accurate. Come on. Because if he didn't get it in there, y'all were saying he's not accurate. So can everybody say he got it in there because he was accurate? Come on, baby. That's how he got it in there. He had to circumcise a gnat. Come on, baby. He was accurate with it. Come on, put accuracy. Put accurate Dak in the chat. Come on. Because if he didn't put it on the numbers, y'all be saying he's not accurate. So I want to get the same energy. Can we get the same energy? Come on. Yeah, Tymon. Yeah, correction. Because he's accurate. Come on, put the target emojis in there. Put something in there. Give that man some shine. I don't give a dog if it was against the Walmart All-Stars. He did it. He put the ball where it's supposed to be at. That's how he got that in there. Come on. Come on. Dot Dak. Come on, accurate. $60 million Dak Prescott. Come on, because he got it in there because it's accurate. Come on. Pinpoint Dak. Come on, Daccuracy. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, every dog get his day, not accurate. Come on, man. Come on. You're killing me right here, man.
Get your damn act together.
He's accurate. That's how he got that in there. Yeah. Come on with it. I'm going to rewind it for my guy who says every dog get his day. You're going to have to watch it again. Come on, watch it again.
Coverage is great.
Great. Yeah.
Banks. I don't know how he got it in there.
I know.
He got it in there.
He got it in there because he's accurate.
And the biggest play of the game. Biggest play of the game down here. Like, CD said he got bigger and he got stronger this year. And this is where you see it right here. Yeah. Just pushing right through that bump and getting the separation. And then, did he get faster? I don't know. But
because he's accurate.
Away from if Banks, who runs in the 4.3s, ran away from him. And then, you just watch Dak make this throw. I mean, it's a great throw. And Deuce does a good job right here
Deuce.
picking up the blitz. And then this throw.
Hit him in
Now you
stride.
put him in the open field.
Hit him
and
in
just
stride.
hit the gas pedal.
Right between the
He made
8
it
and
look
8.
pretty easy. I mean, that opened up the game from 7-6 to 14-6.
Toss the ball at him, you know, and they gonna call that bull sugar penalty on him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's accurate. That's how he got it in there, y'all. Yeah, you hit him in. Did he hit him in stride? You know, come on with it. Yeah. Stink says, "Hey, that's what she said." You know, hey. But hey, that's just what it is, man. So at the end of the day, you got to come on.
She thinking small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big. Think big.
Come on, Cat Williams mixed with Plies. Come on, think big. Come on. Shout out to Plies, Cat Williams, or whoever that may be. All right, so, yeah. All right, so we won 20-15. What's around the corner? I would say this, though. We still got an uphill battle. We got to play against the Steelers, who we'll see this weekend. Who the Steelers play this weekend, y'all? Matter of fact, bear with me. I'm going to see who the Steelers play. And that's the game I'm going to be watching this week. Oh, they play the Colts. The Steelers should be 4-0. They should be undefeated. They got to play the Colts. Let me see who's in favor of winning this game. I know it's any given Sunday. 53% chance. Justin Fields, 518 yards. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Harris, okay. 209 yards. Pickens. Oh, snap. We're gonna have our day in the sun with them boys. We're gonna have our day in the sun with those boys next week. And Tomlin can coach his you know what off. So the Steelers should be 4-0. And we gonna be 2-2 Cowboys. We gonna give them their first loss. If it's one team I can't stand outside of the Niners or the Pittsburgh Steelers, I can't stand the Steelers. You see, you know, the Eagles want to be in that conversation, but we ain't really worried about the Eagles like that. They just want to be in that conversation. But we talking about teams that really gave us problems back in the days, right? And the Steelers one of them. I can't stand the Steelers, and I want us to beat down and stump a mud hole in the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got to go where they at. Yeah. Ray, you always talking about old stuff, man. Yeah, you always talking about old stuff, 2-5. We ain't gonna be 2-5. And we ain't taking that 2-5 stuff. Yeah. Pittsburgh beat us for 2 Super Bowl trophies. Yeah. So we got to remind the young and the youthful that we don't represent, we don't like Steelers, right? Yeah, that's the real Pennsylvania team, you know what I'm saying, that we be worried about, you know. Yeah, I can't stand them boys, you know. But at this time, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Want to recognize one of our sponsors before we open up the phone line. Let's listen to them. All right, so this video is brought to you by my bookies. Bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. 100% match up to $1,000. That's that thou wow. You know what I mean? Plus $10 casino chips. Now, when you use promo code LawNation, we are also going to be able to double your earnings with that. So be sure and be mindful to use promo code LawNation. On top of that, loyalty pays really well over here. They got a loyalty program with my bookies, whereas the longer you in with us, the higher you grab your tiers. It's like this. The more you play, the more you win. So that's a win-win deal with my bookies. Keep in mind, when you're all around my bookies, just use promo code LawNation, and we'll take real good care of you, because this is the most wonderful time of the year. Football season. Let's get it.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
With that being said, 657-390-7391. That's the hotline for your mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the hotline for your mind. Come on, baby. Come on. And let me get my music going, man, so we can get these going. Victory is ours. And let's get it.
Call my phone, hit my line, only once a
My Bucky. Come on, baby. We still happy. It's victory. I know that you guys are crunk for Friday. I know you guys are crunk for Saturday. I know you guys gonna be crunk for Sunday. And then we're gonna have another victory Monday. Come on, that's just how it goes. Come on with it. Come on with it. Keep it real now. Hey. Come on with it. Watch this ball. Come on. That boy said, some people don't even know what $100,000 is, man. But I got my guy, I know he know. VIP, what's good? You're live on the nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Law, it's VIP, baby.
Yo.
Law, me and Janiqua went to White Castles last night.
Janiqua!
Man, me and Janiqua went out all night last night, man. We put her all night. I took her down to Times Square to TS so she could see the bright lights. Yeah, me and Janiqua were chilling, man. So if anybody have a problem with me and Janiqua in the ugly win, tell them I said go slurpy.
Oh my gosh, man. See, they don't know about it, man. Janiqua came through in the clutch, man. She came through. Yeah. Hey, you on those side teeth, but that's okay, man. You know, hey.
You got 2 nails.
Yeah.
2 nails ain't done. That's all right.
That's okay. Yeah, this yours. Janiqua and them, all you got to do is, you know, you might have made her sweat it out last night, but hey, you know, hey, go get that hat done for her, you know.
She took the wig off after she sweated it out, Lord. That's all right, Lord. We good, Lord.
Hey, you celebrated. You celebrated.
It tastes the same, Lord. Do that dog taste the same with Janiqua?
Hey,
do it taste the same, Lord?
It's all the same, you know. It ain't nothing changed, though, so sure. Hey, at the end of the day, you know what it is, really, bro. At the end of the day, hey, man, we was once 2 brothers of the same kind, quick to holler at the hoochie with the same lie, because I holler at the same lie.
We stopped by Diddy's house, got some special oil.
Wait a minute, now. Oh, man, I kept going now.
Free party. Oh, Lord, me and Janiqua chilling, Lord. Good, Lord. And hey, Lord, I might just take her to Pittsburgh with me, Lord.
Take her to Pittsburgh. Hey, take her to Pittsburgh, because, you know, pick Anisha, shoot. I heard that shoot. Let Janiqua and pick Anisha, shoot. That'll be a good time. Come on with it.
hey, if Diddy can have a threesome, I can have a threesome too, man. Hey, look, Lord.
All right. Oh, my goodness. Well, we cancel tonight.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck.
We cancel right now, but what's good, man? How you feel about this game in the VIP line?
All right, Lord, let me give you my players of the game.
Okay.
That welcome to the VIP for the first time. Because they've been getting at you, my guy. Mazy, welcome to the VIP. You come in all by yourself, Mazy. We got 4 young ladies waiting for you with bottles, Mazy. Come on in. That's why we got Janiqua, we got Janiqua. Yeah, we got them all. Bring them, Mazy, come welcome in. I want to welcome in Mazy.
Yeah.
And what else I want to do, Lord, the second person, the last person I'm going to welcome in today to the VIP room, Lord, is I got out, because I was on them, our whole defensive line as a whole. They averaged 1.1 yards rushing yesterday, Lord. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
So after we got out there, we got to get a flowers what flowers is due, because we was bashing. We almost told this guy to retire after we saw these last 2 weeks. So we got to give him his flowers. I am so like yesterday kind of woke me back up to like this is the Mazy I want to see.
Yeah. Just going forward, this is the Mazy that's needed. Yeah. I think that this team is an ugly win, but I take it. I will also give you that this defensive line, we trashed them. And I know it's the only thing that people are not gravitating to this because of the fact that it's the Giants. But to hold them boys to 1 yard per rush, hey, we got to give all of the linemen bottle services after that at the VIP lounge. So I appreciate you, man, so much for calling in, man.
So you know what it is from here, Law? How about them Cowboys? Me and Janico will be partying all weekend. Sunday, we're going to be popping bottles, popping some baby oil. Oh, we might just go to Diddy's house. Anyway, I will see you next week.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm staying away from Diddy's house, you know. Hold on. What you say? What you say? Say it again, man. We didn't get you. Say it again. How about them Cowboys? VIP. They got you, man. But I ain't mad at them. A win is a win, man. A win is a win, ladies and gentlemen, and we should be proud of that win. From the 662, I got my guy Will, man. You live. What you got for this? What you got?
Man. That was an ugly win last night.
Yeah.
But I take it.
You take it.
But I'm concerned. I'm happy I saw Mazy stepped up. That's his best game he had since he's been in the league.
Yeah.
That's what just stepped up. I'm concerned, man. Man, we need another receiver, man.
Oh.
We need another receiver. Jerry gonna have to bring somebody. He gonna have to go get Cooper back. He gonna have to go get Portland Southern. Somebody,
man.
Help open CD up, because what defenses do now is they roll the coverage to CD Lamb. They do two high safety. They double team in CD, and they say, okay, let Cook, Tolbert, and Brooks beat us. And them guys, they don't put fear in defense, man, and that's why our offense is kind of stagnant. Now, play caller do make a big difference in it, because Mike McCarthy, his play caller has been awful.
I don't know what happened to him. My only hope is maybe Mike McCarthy don't start calling better plays until November or December. I don't, or maybe October. I don't know what the world is going on with Mike McCarthy in these play callings, and why not use Kevontae Turpin? I don't know why we keep putting this Brandon Cooks on them hitch routes and comebacks routes. He's not winning the 50-50 ball, and to me, he's not getting the separation. So I'm with you. And Brandon Cooks, he's my guy. I'm talking about, during the offseason, he works with my people and everything. So I don't know what else to say, man. What we gonna do with Cooks, man?
Cooks, they called him wrong places, because you can't put Cooks is what, 5'10"? You can't do no comeback route with him on no. He's 5'10". You can't do that. You got to put him on. You got to line him up inside and let him run them routes on them linebackers. Put him on them linebackers. You put Cooks on them linebackers, them safeties, he gonna get over.
Yeah.
You line up against a corner that's 6 feet and taller. It's gonna be hard, especially on a comeback route like that. Because last night when they threw that comeback route, curl route, I thought I was going to be picked off.
Me too.
Was a good chance it could have been picked off. I was like, ooh, that was close.
Ooh.
I just don't like that. I just don't like that. I don't like a comeback route for any of our receivers like this. We do them too many times like this.
The only person I feel safe with it, believe it or not, is Lamb. I'm always cringing. I'm cringing every time I'm seeing Tolbert do it, because Tolbert, to me, he it's a 50-50 ball, you know what I'm saying? So it's more of 70-30 to me, 70%. He only gonna catch it 30% of the time, So I want a bigger wide receiver to run that route. I think we would have better conversions, man. And Jalen Brooks, he need a sandwich. So I'm glad, and I'm not putting anything on Jalen Brooks, because he didn't play last night, I believe. But even when he come back, it's not enough insurance for me. So when we plan these balls and it's tight, there's only two people that I feel secure with: Jake Ferguson and Lamb to a degree.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like
they should get the rookie a chance for it. And they give him a chance, man. You see Brooklyn stepping up. He ain't making the most of his opportunity. Put that guy in, man. Let's see what he can do.
Let's see what he can do. Maybe he ain't good as what we thought he is because they ain't putting him out there. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna be done with now. I just feel like if we lose against Pittsburgh and we play Detroit, that we get our butts kicked by Detroit, Jerry gonna have to make a trade. She gonna have to make a trade.
Gonna have to, man.
He gonna have to.
Yeah.
He gonna have to. If not, we might be a top 10 pick this year. I'm just being honest with you.
I feel you, Will. Appreciate you for calling in, but let me hear you say it.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? It's just how it goes, man. And we are not like we got so many. We 2-2. We at 500. It's Victory Friday. We happy about the win, right? We look. Last night I kind of compared it to we gonna fix you. We gonna have some steak for you. We gonna have some great meal for you, and we gonna have all of this for you. And then you get there, it's Salisbury steak, right? You had your mind set to, a tomahawk, a T-bone, you had your mind set for different variations of steak, but not Salisbury. But you can still make Salisbury steak good. From the 908, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me. Man, he must be still eating the steak. From the 817, man, you're live on the Nation, man. Hello. What's going on? Is it on my end? Giant Quetta, maybe that's what it is. He's still getting served. All right, from one my guy. My guy, 100 grand with the play. Hey man, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Okay, man, you live, man. Talk to me, man. Yeah.
Hey man, listen. I think everybody need to just relax, man. The play calling, it's the play calling, man. It's the play calling. The play calling gonna get better.
Okay.
And names don't become names until they start to make a name.
Okay.
So you gotta let these guys work, man. They doubling up on Lamb. These other guys, they made plays yesterday. Believe it or not, they made plays yesterday. So
Are you confident in Brandon Cooks? That's your boy. Is you riding with him? What's going on? Talk to me, man.
Again,
help me.
Like I say, when they throwing them hitches at him, I'm not confident when they throwing them hitches at him.
Okay.
But here's the deal. Everybody who say Dak is trash, Dak is trash. If that would have been any other quarterback, the balls would have been picked off.
I like your way of thinking, my brother. Yeah, I see what you call it. I see where you go. I see your angle on that. I see your angle on that. I see your angle on that. I see you on that, bro. I see your angle on that. Yeah.
So you got to give Ford a lot of credit for all of this. If it would have been it, come on, man. You see Ford and Daniel Jones. For those people who want to just say any quarterback better than Dak. Yeah. Come on. Let's be real now. What are you saying now? Daniel Jones didn't have a running game. Daniel Jones had one, maybe two receivers.
Yeah.
And what did Daniel Jones do? He ain't even score a touchdown.
Facts.
But for you guys to say that Dak Prescott is trash, what Daniel Jones do? He couldn't even score a touchdown.
Yeah.
So this offense is it's a work in progress. I feel like we're getting better and better every week.
Okay.
And just let it roll, man. When we go to Pittsburgh, when we win in Pittsburgh, what you guys gonna say here? When we beat Pittsburgh.
Oh my God!
What are you guys gonna say if we beat Pittsburgh?
I'm really doing backward flips if possible, man. I can't stand the Steelers. Can't stand them. That would be, and then we gotta go up there, right? And they got
Yeah,
they got
Pittsburgh.
they got some things there that can be very dangerous for us, defensively speaking and offensively speaking, and mindset driven, because that kind of caliber of coach, that Mike over there, ain't nothing like this Mike over here. So different type of Mike, same name, different results.
Different type of Mike. That defense has been winning them games. They haven't been winning offensively. So I'm already get y'all bullets out the chamber. I'm already take that away. If we go up there and we beat Pittsburgh, like I'm saying we gonna do, I don't want to hear y'all say, well, they don't have an offense, Law, and they can't compete. They haven't been winning games with their offense, and they undefeated. They've been winning games with their defense. So you're going to have to give Dak Prescott his credit if he go up there and he do a little something against their defense, even if we don't go up there and score 40.
Phil's going to at least give us 2.
You think so?
Justin Fields going to leave. Daniel Jones almost gave us 3.
He did.
Yeah. One was neglected by Carl Lawson. He's still in the doghouse with me. But Fields going to at least give you 2, right?
No, I don't count that one, Law. I don't count that one.
Which one?
I don't count that one, Law. The free play that Trayvon caught.
I mean, Carl Lawson was outside.
It was a free play. He knew it was a free play. He threw that up,
you think? No, that's how Daniel Jones throw, bro. I had to go back and forth. That's how Daniel Jones. That's him. Hey, he don't know how to he don't know how to act on a free play. That's how he was throwing that thing. Daniel Jones telegraphed that ball, man. It was another one too, man. And one of the other shining moments, and this just could be just a spoonful of reps, but I get it. Sometimes a different environment can propel you. I think that we probably got something out of Amani.
Yeah.
The number 27 dude. And it's not because of that pick. It's more so because of when he messed up. He was a little jittery on one of the plays, but he got his feet up under him and he came down and field. I liked his tackling more so than anything. And it could be just comparison between him and Booth, but I would say Amani, if we hit with him, then I'm gonna be like this with Will McClay. I'm gonna be like, damn, Will McClay just keep belling out Jerry.
He do.
Keep belling them out, man.
These guys just need to get some playing time.
Yeah.
These guys just need to play. One play, you can't judge somebody off of 1 or 2 plays.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Mazy. I don't care what nobody. Mazy came around. We all say Mazy came around. Mazy looked like Barsudo, but then he came around. He handled his business.
No doubt.
Now,
man.
if he does it next week too, then you can say, all right, you know what I mean? Here's the Mazy we all been waiting for.
No doubt. No doubt, man.
So,
good call from you, man. Good call from you, bro.
Man.
So don't give me score prediction or anything what's gonna happen next week. Until give me enough time, man. Give me enough time. Let's have this conversation Thursday, maybe Friday. You know what I'm saying? What the Cowboys gonna do? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? To give you the score prediction, I'm gonna wait on it. You feel me?
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man.
Probably snatch up another hoodie from you. You know what I mean?
No doubt, man.
You know I get hoodies, man. I don't get them jerseys.
No doubt. So let me ask you this though: Did you got that care package I sent you?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. 100 grand.
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt.
Yeah. I had, in the words of Jerry Jones, he said, I sent him a care package, because Jerry say "son" and he say "spunt." You know what I'm saying? I spunt the money from the 765. You're live. Talk to me.
Hey, how's it going, Lo?
Well, what too well? Good. What you got?
Oh, nothing much. I just want to say congratulations on the Dallas Cowboys for winning last night.
Right.
And are you guys going against the Colts?
Say again?
Are you guys going against the Colts?
The Colts?
In the season?
Break that down one more time. I'm trying to follow you, man. I'm trying to rock with you. You said
That's
Colts?
Okay. That's okay. Yeah, the Indianapolis Colts. Are you guys going to compete against us?
Oh, you're a Colts fan?
Yep. And a Cowboys fan.
Oh, how is that possible? Well, break down. You messed me up. You're a Colts fan and you're a Cowboys fan because of the color blue, or what happened here?
Yep, the color blue, and that's what I was thinking.
Okay. What week do we play the Colts? Because I didn't even think that we played you guys this year. What week do we play y'all? Cause I know y'all play against the Steelers next week. Well, this week coming up.
Right.
But man, I appreciate you for calling in, man. I got this line long over here. But I get back with you, man. Go Cowboys and good luck to the Colts until they see us, I guess. But shout out to him for calling in. Got great pride to call in. From 908, you're live. Talk to me, man.
Hey, Law, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, I know you was happy about this victory on Victory Friday, man. What you got for us, man?
Look, I tuned in last night to your late night special. And oh boy, what's his name? Run it up. He was cooking.
Oh my gosh, man! I might just cut that clip and just repost it, man, so everybody.
He was cooking.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna try to piggyback off some stuff that I know you got listeners, but I'm gonna try to piggyback off of what you said last night. Let's start off with the running back situation. I want to see Zeke get the ball more.
Yeah.
Granted, we got some people that don't want to see Zeke play. I'm not with that. I want to see Zeke get the ball more. He's like that old pickup truck. You gotta let that thing warm up before you push it. Before you drive it.
Yep.
By you just playing Zeke in the second quarter and the second half and at the end of the game, did not let him do what he needed to do. Some people may not agree with me.
Right.
But everybody keeps saying Rico this, Rico that, and the Deuce Vaughn, that science experiment is done. I'm over it.
Right.
I'm over it.
All right.
We need to get Cook in the backfield with Zeke and just let's see what both of them can do. Let's see what both of them can cook up, and then put Rico at the third running back spot.
Man.
As far as the wide receivers. Now, this hitch that they're trying to do with Brandon Cooks is not going to work. Throw it out.
Throw it out. Yeah, throw that out.
We done with it.
Yeah.
Why can't we just go out and I'll put it like this. Let's get Flournoy. Let's give him some run.
Yeah.
We've seen what Jalen Tolbert was doing.
Right.
I don't think anybody's happy with what he's doing. I mean,
yeah.
You got CeeDee Lamb, you got Zig Furr.
Yeah.
You double both of them. Who's left? Brandon Cooks. You over here trying to throw him the ball. Sometimes he catches it. A lot of times he doesn't. Now I like Brandon Cooks, so let's give Ryan some time and let's see what he can bring to that second wide receiver spot and put Cooks in the third wide receiver spot.
You know what? Here's my thoughts with all of that. Cooks had 4 targets, 1 reception for 16 yards. The one reception came when they moved him inside the slot. We already got a guy that's inside the slot named CeeDee Lamb. I like Cooks. I like the storyline of him coming over here and flying planes and stuff like that, which is really good. He brings veteran leadership. He stood tall for the quarterback when everybody was throwing knives at him. And I get all of their storyline. But sometimes you got to understand size matter. You need a bigger target, and mentality matters. Just because he's small and scrappy, he's not Steve Smith Sr., the guy that used to catch balls for the Carolina Panthers and the Ravens. He's not him. He don't have that type of mentality. If he had that type of mentality, yes, I'm all down for it. We'd be good. We'll be flat out. We'll be straight. But he don't. He don't contest. He's not a great contester. He's not getting separation. And I think that the Cowboys, to a degree, would be better if they just started to look at the process of moving on from him now. Before, it's not even cold yet. Can you imagine him trying to catch the ball when it's cold? It's warm outside, It's going to get rougher and tougher for him. So all they have to do, bro, is stay focused on these targets. Jake Ferguson, CeeDee Lamb, and if you want your vertical guy, you got him. He wears number 9, right? That's your vertical guy.
That's true.
And far as the run game, I love the story of Deuce Vaughn. Oh, my goodness. You know, his dad is on a scouting team and beyond, right? But
it's a Disney movie.
It's a Disney movie, man. It's a Disney movie. But damn it, I want it to be like this. Zeke, Rico, and Hunter. Do a variations of that. Do a variation of that. When we going up against Pittsburgh Steelers, it should be number 15 with the bulk of the shares of the carries, right? And when you want to do the swing pass, you can throw in Rico, or you can keep the situation with Hunter. Those should be your 3 running backs. The whole experiment thing with Deuce Vaughn, I get it, I like it. But that little block that he had, which was good. But you can't tell me Hunter couldn't do that. You couldn't tell me that dogged Zeke couldn't do that. To a degree, small degree, Rico couldn't do that. Come on, man. So let's get away with this experiment process. I'm trying to win games, man.
Exactly. And then the play calling that we're putting out here is come on now. This is 2024. This is not 1995.
Right.
You got to be creative.
Yeah.
The play calling is trash. Yeah. I mean, granted, yes, we're all happy we beat the Giants.
Yeah, we won.
We're happy about that. A win is a win. But when it comes down to it, when it does get in those cold winter months, what are we going to do? What are we going to do in the wintertime when we're going out and playing these cold weather teams? What are we going to do? You can't pass the ball like that. So you're going to have to establish some type of run. If you can't establish the run, if we can't establish it now and we don't establish it in the middle of the season, what are we going to do at the end of the season?
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
But, like I said, you know, as a diehard, I'm going to always ride for my boys.
Right.
But we have to do something different.
Got to, man.
We have to. Just like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it's broke,
fix it.
My God, we got to fix something.
I got some duct tape, got some Fix-A-Flat, and got some Flexall, you know, we got to do, man.
Come on now.
But, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in and calling, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, man, let's get it.
Let me hear you say it. There you go. Yeah, how about them Cowboys? And that's from the 908. My thing is, and I forgot about Dalvin Cook, but he must be terrible. He must be flat out terrible, y'all. I got Auntie from the 910 UN. Talk to us.
How you doing, nephew?
I'm doing well. With Victory Friday.
Hope all of you are safe. If you're receiving the remnants from the hurricane. So prayers up for all of you. And so, first of all, what I wanted to say is that we as fans, first of all, I love the hashtag Fire Jerry Jones. Second of all, we as fans have got to stop blaming, some of the players. We have got to start putting the blame in the right place.
Okay.
First of all, this is I could be wrong, this is in my humble opinion. We see that some of the players aren't giving their all. But this comes from the top and it rolls down. So Jerry Jones, the mad scientist, his hypothesis, in other words, his educated guess, is that, we're going to do more with less. So he's conducting an experiment. Newsflash, last time I checked, Jerry Jones does not have a PhD. So I think that we see a lot of the players, they probably have this mindset, he's not going all in. I'm just sacrificing my body, because you see a lot of people, people are making some business decisions. And they're probably feeling, okay, if the top's not going all in, I'm not sacrificing my body.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at a lot of this play, like I've been watching your show, and like you said, textbook plays, things they've been doing since Pee-wee. And, it's just some of the play is atrocious. And people, they get that mindset, people call them soft. No, I really feel it's self-preservation. And if the front office is not go all in and give 100%, they're probably thinking, hey, I'm not either. And that's what I've been thinking about. And so I'm just going to, whatever happens this season happens. I've made up in my mind. I'm not going to be angry at the players, because it starts at the top.
You're right.
I don't know, Law, what you feel about that, but I really feel like they're like, when you put everyone on a 1-year contract, And like we said, we know if the season goes south, they're going to fail. They're going to fire the coaches and some players too. It just won't be re-signed. But you didn't set them up to succeed. It make sense.
Yeah.
And so those are my thoughts on that. I've been watching the games too, and some of them they're just out there, and some of these veteran players,
right,
out of position, not doing what they're supposed to be doing. But again, they know the front office is not serious.
No doubt.
They show it. You sit up here and play these games with people and sign people just before the season starts. When again, Law, it's not like they're getting a discount, right?
Right.
They sitting up waiting until the last minute, and you gave them what they wanted anyway. Why are you playing these? Jerry, you too old for that, honey. You have a lot more years behind you than you do ahead of you. You need to be trying to do something now. So that's what I feel about that. And if I was a player, hey, I wouldn't be giving my all. They're not giving their all. You want me to go out here and sacrifice my body in this violent sport, and you won't give us the pieces that we need? And you know their deficiencies? Come on. No, I don't agree. Yeah, I do not. I've decided, hey, they're not going to drive me crazy. As much as I love, it's out of my control, your control, the fans.
No doubt, Auntie, you preaching over here, and there's no rebuttal to that. Appreciate you so much for calling in. Good call from you too, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's Auntie right there. You may see her in the chat there. She's always holding it down for me. I would say this, though. You know, it's hard. I see my guy Sanjay says, hey, Tyrus Wheat, let's give him a shot. Thank you so much for that super chat. And as well as you had another super chat said we can say the same about Jalen Tolbert, right? Like the things that we need to improve at. I think Tyrus Wheat, this should be a good situation for him to at least get a shot at it, right? You know, we've seen some flashes from him in the last year or such, and hopefully 91 can do something for us. But far as this wide receiver core, we're going to have to improve on that. And the running back room, I think I got some news on that right quick. Hold on, bear with me. Do it right here. Boom, 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 boom. Let me go right here. It states here, Calvin Watkins says, to me, the running back committee is a two-man group between Rico and Hunter. They have a combined of 54 offensive snaps. Deuce and Zeke got a combined of 14. So they're playing that number right down the line with between Zeke and Deuce. They have the exact same attempts or snaps. And Zeke is a volume back. I don't know if they're doing load management with him and they're saying, hey, what we're going to do here is give him bulk of the shares in November and December. I don't know, right? We don't know the plans of the Cowboys with this running back room. We don't know. But one thing I can say is that it's not a room that you can lean on. Now, granted, shout out to my guy Rico for catching that swing pass and scoring a touchdown. But it's still not enough sizzle. I can tell you, though, but if you get a running back that can demand a little, hit at the end like my guy Zeke did on that 7-yard run, man, I think that would be more valuable than anything else. All right, and then we got another update from my guy Calvin. Calvin is on it today, y'all. Hold on, bear with me. Let me pull it up on a bigger screen here, and appreciate everybody for tuning in. It states here, the Cowboys' health at defensive end, Chauncey Golston, Tyrus Wheat, and Marshawn Nealon. Practice squad, Carl Lawson, he has been elevated the last 2 games on the roster, so he got one more elevation left. Those are our edge rushers right now. Tyrus Wheat, Chauncey Golston, Marshawn Nealon, and Carl Lawson. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest comfort level, how comfortable are you all? Put it in the chat. On a scale from 1 to 10, how comfortable are you guys with our edge rushers now? How comfortable? I need to know because at the end of the day, if the Cowboys really feeling like they can win multiple games with those group of guys, then they know more. They evidently know more than we do. I see a 4, I see a 5, I see a 3, 5. I see all right, 4, 2, yeah. And it reported that Micah Parsons may be out 3 to 4 games. D-Law may be out 3 to 4 games, with that foot, and it could linger. Got to trade for someone, right? I got the next person that's on this is 575. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Hey, how's it going, Law? How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Talk to me.
They pulled a rabbit out of the hat this time. Yeah. I think they need to run Zeke and Dalvin Cook, but like how you were saying, I think they're saving them for the second half, I bet you. They don't want to wear them down, I'm thinking. Yeah. What do you think?
They'll be the only other deal there, but I don't know, man. I don't know if you should do that in the National Football League. I don't know other teams have ever done that before. I think that football is all rhythm, is all giving these guys a bulk of a share of carries so they can understand where their landmarks are at, so they can punish the opposing team. But just saying we're going to do load management football, I don't know if that could work,
Yeah, I think maybe they might want them fresh for the second half, maybe to make a run.
Maybe so. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe we try some new philosophies, man, and see if that could work, But experiment is crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm thinking, shoot, if they'd use Zeke, man, with Zeke and Hunter Lupke, they could wear him down first half, then second half throw in Dalvin Cook and Rico Dow to finish them off. By then, defense is worn down if you wear them down the first half.
I mean, that's innovative. That's new. It's so complicated because here's the reason why. Offensive linemen, they are like a 5 guys that got to be on the same page. And offensive linemen have the tendencies to get in the groove with the running backs. They kind of know where the tight squeezes and spaces will be. And when you try to throw in a new wrinkle, it kind of throws off things. And as well as the running back. The running back kind of get into a groove with the offensive lineman. So if you just try to throw new stuff at them, normally that don't work. But if the Cowboys can be innovative and this stuff works. But right now, I'm just shooting that idea down, Chris. That's just how I'm looking at it, man, because that's not football. Yeah. We just never seen this before happen,
Yeah, and then me, I still got questions on the D, until they play physical with a physical running team, right, and show us they can make the stop. Mm-hmm. I'm still questions there on the front seven.
Yeah, and it is so many things that we can only take away. Because the way we were playing Daniel Jones, one can argue that it's Daniel Jones, right? So, and maybe we get Justin Fields. He's not as accurate as Daniel Jones. So, I don't know. But what would be a good test would be the Lions. They got a Goff who will pick you apart if you can't put pressure on him, and they got run game, and they got tight end that you have to worry about, and they got a sun god that you have to worry about too. So that is a team that you can really say, all right, if we hold those boys to a 1 yard per tote, or if we can be able to slow that particular team down, then I will say, all right, cool, we're somewhere. But doing this to Daniel Jones, I got to take this with a grain of salt, basically. And I'm just being 1,000 with you, Chris.
Yeah, and the Steelers, too, they're iffy also. I think we can beat them, I'm thinking 24-17 maybe.
Hey, man, it's too soon, man. But, hey, 24-17, I'll let that stick, Chris. But one more thing before I let you go, bro.
I was going to say, also we need a receiver. We haven't had a big receiver since, Des Bryant? Yeah. That's one thing. We need a good physical receiver out there to help.
Yeah, we do, man. You 1,000% on that, man. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much for your input. Yeah. Hey, guys, kind of have y'all points all aligned. We're gonna go to some. I'm not gonna put clock game on, but at least have okay, this is your point. What you want to say about the win, and then this is your point, your second point can be like what's going to be by next week, right? So let's do 2 points and keep these conversation going, okay? Can we do that? Is that cool? Let's do that. I got Tim, man. You live.
Hey, what's up? What's up, D-Lo? What's up with you, man?
Hey, everything good.
How about them Cowboys, man?
Yeah.
I love that Cowboy steak. It was so delicious yesterday. I say midnight.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Very good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, man. I really loved it. It was like, it's amazing about the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I think like, man, if we had a second best wide receiver on the team,
right?
It could be, I mean, if we could make a trade with Cooks,
right?
Like I said before, to get Mary Cooper. If we get Mary Cooper back in Dallas, I would say we would have a better offense in the wide receiver position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If we get a bigger wide receiver that can take some separation, get separation.
Mary Cooper's more like a bigger wide receiver. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And but that would help out. I would say CeeDee Lamb a lot. And then the running back position, running back position kind of scared me.
Right.
Cause I think we need to do. I would say the coaching side on the running back need to be. I would say we need to be more efficient and more like focused and know what to do. Like if we need a screen play, go out there and do it. If we need to run, do the middle, go and do it. But at the same time, what we doing, we using plays like they don't care about the running game. It's like they're banning the running game,
right?
And that's sticking with the passing game.
No doubt, Tim. Yeah. So what we need is a wide receiver that's physical enough that can get separation, and then we need a better run game with that. And I feel you on that, bro. We do.
Yeah, man. Because I'm saying in the defense, if we can stop the run more, if we could like actually stop the run, because to me that's a big time scare me. Is stopping the run.
No doubt.
That's run stops on defense, but it's like, man, dude, we struggle on when they run on us, we struggle to tackle them.
No doubt.
Tackle, and so that's what scares me. But we won a game. I'm proud. That's good.
No
but
doubt.
If the defense keep letting the guys get away, it's gonna be a long season for us.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Tim. Thank you so much for calling in, man. Hey, let me hear you say it. Yeah. Tim basically said we need to tackle better and we need better running strategies. Somebody brought up in the comments that, hey, what about John Stevens? Can he make the transition over? I don't know what's going on with his hams, but if he can get his hamstrings together, right, and get back out there, maybe that's another a taller target, physical guy that we can look at it and we can say, okay, 2 tight end sets. Because nobody even thinking about Schoonmaker now, right? Schoonmaker is an afterthought. So if that is a situation, the hidden weapon to being more physical with receiving by bringing John Stevens in, then that could be the unknown right there. I got Harris with the super chat. How do we function without 11 in number 90 for multiple weeks? I would say this, Harris. The Cowboys should make some type of trade or elevate somebody and see what we can do from here. Jackson, thank you so much for being a gold level member. Appreciate you. And T-Jack, thank you for being a gold level member. Sanjay said the big wide receivers are the tight ends. Mike McCarthy need to mirror the passing game with running game formation. Feed Ferguson, Hunter, and span forward. So, Sanjay, are you out on John Stevens and end on span forward? Let me know with that thought track right there. I do get with what you're saying. We got a mirror. So meaning that out of the formation, maybe we run out of that and then we throw out of that. And that will help out on some things as far as physicality, point of contact, and being aggressive with the ball. Is that what you're saying basically? I got the next caller from the 754, Cowboy 92. What you got?
What's up, Law? What's up, Law, man?
Hey, all is well, Chief. Talk to me.
Couple of things. I believe the Cowboys, like everybody's saying, we should get another wide out to help out the offense because the plays they're running is not right. He gets routes and all that. With Coop, we all see that. Not
Right.
Cooper,
I get what you're saying. Brandon Cooks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we should bring back Cooper, Amari Cooper, because Dak know him. They both know each other.
Right.
And we don't have time tonight try to figure out another wide receiver. That's somebody we know, a familiar face. And also on defense, I'm thinking about like why we won't go trade for Hassan Reddick. He's sitting out there. The Jets don't know what to do with him, and we got our defensive ends depleted right now. Why not go make a trade for that?
Yeah, I think he want top of the line money, generational money, and I don't think Jerry Jones and company, if they held out on a guy that was homegrown for them, two of the guys, they fought all off season. They're not finna bring in a bastard, in the words of my guy, Boss Cowboys Sports, and pay him top dollar money to put a Band-Aid on this. Now, they might bring Muhammad back, not Ali, but the other guy. They might bring him back and say, okay, let's get this done. Let's get this job done. They might bring back Tony. I forgot his name. They brought him in this offseason. So they love the retrade. Yeah, they love the retread.
Yeah. What about reports on Randy Gregory?
Man. Randy Gregory didn't show up at the Buccaneers camp, and he's suing the NFL right now. And I think that from a political thing, we already getting hosed with calls, right? Like they call a call, like you fool around and sneeze, and someone didn't say bless you, you getting a flag. So I don't think that Randy Gregory would fit right with this particular team right now. Yeah, especially he out of the Cowboys. Yeah. You
think he burned his bridges with Jerry though?
Yeah, I think he did. And if anybody hold grudges, would be Jerry Jones on those type of things. That's why Amari Cooper is a shot in the dark for him to come back because of that thing with the shot. Yeah.
What about something wild like this? A wide receiver. Go talk to the Raiders. They give up a second-round pick and bring in Adam.
Man, them pipe dreams, man. We hope, man, that the Cowboys can do something like that. But in order for them to do that to save face, we would have to lose last night, right? We had to lose last night and lose on the doggone Steelers. Then they may make a move like that just to save face. But for right now, we won. That's like the best deodorant for Jerry. If you think I'm trying to put optimism out there, shoot. Jerry he got 3 more shows he got to do. And he going to put in, he got 3 shows and his son got 2 shows at least. So there's about 5 or 6 shows that them boys about to do. And they finna spin the optimism over, and they're gonna sell these things that, hey, everything is okay. He was impressed by this win. It was a vicious divisional round win, and we're going to face off the Steelers, and we're going to see what we can do from here. Yeah, so that's what it's going to happen, Cowboy 92. But what else you got before I let you go?
Man, all I'm saying, it's a shame that we got to wait for something like tragic to happen to go pull a trade off, man. I mean, everybody sees the gap and see, like, what's going on. And what I really don't understand is, why Jerry don't gotta wait for something bad to happen and want to do something instead of fix the? You see it's leaking, go in and fix the engine before it blow up, right?
Yeah, man, I feel you, man. Appreciate you for Cowboys 92, man. My thing is, when you are mom and pops, you can hold out as long as you can. It's your business. The water can be leaking all through the roof, right? But when you are one of the Fortune 500 companies and you're not a mom and pops and you're afraid that somebody will walk through that door and slip and bust their backside, you're going to have that hole or that leaking of the roof fixed. You're just going to have it fixed. But mom and pops, we can operate like this because the Cowboys operate out of comfort. Who's going to fire Jerry if this thing is going to work opposite of success? Nobody can fire Jerry. And matter of fact, by us even having the campaign to fire Jerry, it's only going to stroke his ego, right? You can't pimp me. I'm a pimp myself, That's just what he's going to say in his mindset. Because at the end of the day, like people say, he got more years behind him than in front of him, and he is not finna fold on his way out. He's 81, 82. And he's already, look, he woke up before most of you guys already and did a radio station show. At 82, he woke up and he did 105.3 The Fan. He's already doing something else. He probably lobbying. I guarantee you that this past Sunday, they had something going on at Arlington, at that stadium, and he got paid for it. Next week, even though we on a away game, they got something in that building that he's going to get paid from. Maybe it's a boxing match. Maybe it's a damn rodeo show. They got something going on at the Texas Stadium. He's getting paid regardless. So he ain't worried about us skipping out in these sorts of things. I got the next caller from the 402. You're live on the Nation. My dog Fargo, man, talk to me.
Yo, Law. Is it Victory Friday?
It's Victory Friday, man. Talk to me.
I'm telling you, man, I woke up. I woke up in the bathtub and all the Kool-Aid was gone.
Wow.
I said, what happened?
He passed out in the tub.
God.
Be careful now.
But I say what? I know, man. I was talking about bringing boat oars and felt like I got long strokes, man. I was like, whew. It's been a rough 2 weeks, but last night, Law, the reason we celebrating Victory Friday,
right?
Well, I felt like John Witherspoon and Black Jesus just getting a taste of the Derby.
Yeah.
And that little taste, that little taste just got me remembering that we still them boys.
Yeah, we are.
Still them boys.
Uh-huh.
And that's a beautiful thing. And when I think about who we are, when we talk about who we be, when we be the boys, I want to say CeeDee Lamb is back.
Right.
I don't think he ever left. That kind of thing, when you get, like, he just got an extension, Dak got an extension.
Right.
That's a marriage. You're going to have to let him get it out. It's like Sinbad said about his grandparents. He said, you look, this is love. You see where I shot him? Look. You can take shots when you love each other, when you committed to something, when you get signed premium dollars for 4 years. So
right.
And we saw the results of that last night. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
And let me say that Ferg is the word. I'm glad to see him back. I think that on the defense, Overshown is the best player, just hands down on the defense. He is flying around. He is making tackles. He is cutting the lines. Agent Zero is the hero. So with that, let me just say, they ain't calling me. They ain't texting me. They ain't paging me. And they ain't asking if you still them boys.
Yo, man.
How about
you.
them boys? How about them Cowboys?
How about it, man? That's Fargo, man. I hope all is well. I don't want to break down what all he said, though, but shout out to my guy. Woo! Good. Yeah. No Diddy, he said long strokes. That's my guy Fargo, man. That's my guy, man. All right, man. Let's go with 337, and then I got the 971, man. 337, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, what's up, Law? How you doing?
Hey, man. All is well. What you got?
Law, that was ugly win last night, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you got the key? That was a very ugly win, Law. Hey, I know you're from the South. You know anything about hard crackling? You know anything about hard crackling?
Keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
So since we both from the South, watching that win, it was like watching a man with no teeth eating hard crackling. You know? That's just how hard that was, watching that win. But I'll take the win.
Mm-hmm.
I got a few things I need to say. First of all, we got to keep 13 on the field. Please.
Man,
we got to keep 13 on the field.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with your audio, but it sounds like you're talking through a pillow, dog. I can barely hear you.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. I can barely hear you, bro.
How's now?
Man, perfect, man. I was worried for a second, man. I thought you were kidnapped, man. You was trying to play it off like hard cracklings and stuff. But now we can hear you, man. Go ahead.
Look, we have to keep 13 on the field, Lord. He's a playmaker.
Okay.
He is a playmaker big time.
Mm-hmm.
And with the how we playing on defense, we need playmakers and we need people that play with emotion. That's another thing. He plays with a lot of emotion. That's infectious.
Right. You got to build upon it. You got to build upon that on 13. Get him more and more reps out there on the field. I think that he's picking up the game. He did a game-saving touchdown on one of the drives. So, yeah, I do like that, and he's shedding. He's getting upfield, and I like what 13 is bringing, you know.
Yes, and we need to run the ball more because right now, both our tackles not playing good right now. So we need to concentrate on running the ball and getting Dak out of drop back situations where they know he's got to drop back and throw the ball.
Right, and have someone back there in the backfield to help him out, man, when them tackles give up contain. Man, I appreciate you so much, Ed, man. Hey, you have a good one, bro. Thank you for calling in, Chief.
You too, my brother. You have a blessed weekend.
Yes, you as well. Happy Victory Friday to you guys, man. And that's from the 337. Now I got from the 971. You're live on The Nation, brought to you by my bookies. Talk to me.
How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm doing great, man. Talk to me. What you got?
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, 53. That was a good win last night. That was a great step up by the defense. They kind of reinvented themselves. You know, they kind of say, okay, we need to step up and stop the run. That was very nice to see. Now, I am worried about that other cornerback that got his boot from the Vikings. He got his toasted last night, so they're going to – Al Harris need to grab him. Hey, man, we're going to throw the film on, and we're going to correct these mistakes. So
yeah, I don't think he's going to get back out there on the field. 25, I think that he benched himself, so he's not going to be back out there anytime soon.
They already let go of that junior. Who's that junior cornerback that they let go of? His last name is Junior.
Eric Scott.
Yeah, they should have kept him.
Yeah, he's in Kansas City right now. Yeah, he's in Kansas City right now. So he ain't worried. Yeah, he gone.
The thing I'm worried about, so now no Parsons maybe and no D-Law. Right. Some foot thing going on. So now we're going to find out who the other tackle is going to be. Kendricks, I think Kendricks, hey, bring Clark in. They got a sure snap.
Right.
Or bring another linebacker in because Kendricks, he ain't the man. He ain't the man right now. So there's going to be some issues right there. And I hope they can fix this going forward because Pittsburgh gonna come out running the same offense that Baltimore. They're gonna run that play action, bootleg, fake to the left, fake to the right, and Justin gonna take off. It's the same thing. And go back and watch that game.
Yeah.
So the jury's still out on Dak Prescott and his offense. They only scored 20 points. He looked it okay last night, but again, we know the Giants. We know what they run, they scheme. So it's up in the air right now. But he played good last night. I'm not going to throw stones at him. You know, I still like him, but the jury's still out. Now, the main focus is the penalties.
Yeah, 13,
11
12.
penalties
Yeah.
89 yards.
Yeah, a lot of penalties, man.
That, Law?
I think it was north of like 13, but they only accepted 11, right? So there was a lot of penalties out there on the field. I think that an undisciplined team would not win in all thy way. You got to be a little bit more disciplined, and I think that we should see these penalties after this game go down. If not, if they continue to hover around this number, then we can kiss anything in the postseason goodbye, or even making it there.
Let me ask you: is that from not playing in the preseason, getting your technique together, and Mike McCarthy not putting the pressure on them at least 1 or 2 games so they can thrive together, they can gel together, but it's penalty, and your Guyton, he got called big, like 3 or 4 penalties last night. So,
my rule is now, after the 3rd game, we can't use the preseason thing anymore, right? Yeah. So now we heading into the 5th game. So all of the preseason stuff, we don't even have to bring that up. These guys should be well oiled. They should know.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Pause
you're wrong
necessary.
Now. If you don't get in the preseason, then you don't tune your skills up.
Right.
You don't have to play the whole preseason. You can give us 1 series.
Right.
You got to get out there. You got to show your skills.
Yeah.
Now, you just jumping in the game on the 1st game, 2nd game, 3rd game. They got a total of a total of 70-something. Let me see. I would say 40.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you on the preseason thing, but now we can't use it. We hit into week 5 now. So all of the preseason thing, we got to throw that out.
Forward, how do you correct this?
Far as the correction with Tyler Guyton, I think experience is going to help him. Go ahead, keep going.
Before the playoffs start, you got to get y'all shit together with the penalty.
Yeah,
they gonna kill you. We got competition coming up in the next 5-6 weeks. Competition.
Yeah, JP, I will agree with you, man. JP, I do agree with you with that. You know, we speaking the same thing. We got to get the penalties down. Got to find some type of shape, form of identity on offense. I think naturally the defense itself, they are still installments. The defense is still new. Defense normally take 2 to 3 years to get ready, especially with that type of defense. But what's going to happen here, and I know people say 2 to 3 years, we don't have that, you know. Yeah. But what I can say here is that some of the things, I'm quite sure that Zim didn't just gut it out everything that Dan Quinn did. I don't think he did. I think he kept some of it, and that's why we seeing Al Harris with more power play, because they kept some of it, right? So what I'm saying here is that hopefully by December we'll see this defense better together. But if not,
So you mean the offense?
Huh?
You mean the offense?
No, I'm talking about defense. I'm talking about defense now.
Oh no, don't.
I'm talking about defense. I'm talking about defense. Defense win championships.
Don't clown on my defense.
No, I'm saying defense. We can't say that the defense was just juggernaut against the doggone Giants.
Hey, I praise my defense. I'm glad they stepped up last night. They came up and tackled. They did miss a few tackles that I was upset about, but they're getting better. And I think if they can control this play action, take around bootleg, and then not get beat, they got to find one more linebacker besides Overshown. Somewhere off the bench, free agency or trade, somebody can come in there and help that run game. You know, I'm happy, but all around, I'm happy with this team right now. But like I said, that could go away. You know, it's moving in right direction. But I'm happy right now.
And I appreciate you, JP. Thank you so much for calling.
I got to say one more thing. Hey, shout out to you. Love you. Stay out my backyard. Hey, check out the Feed and JP show.
No doubt,
man.
Give
me a shout out. I'm on YouTube.
But he just gave yourself a shot. Shout out to you.
Brook Haven in the house. Come on now, give me some love. Brook Haven now.
You just gave yourself some love. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah.
Hey, biscuits, gravy, collard greens, and some of that catfish.
No doubt, man. Here I got right here, boy. Cowboys the way, man, from the 817. You live. Talk to me, man.
Hey, how's it going? Long time no hear from.
Hey, long time no hear, man. What you got?
I'd like to have 2 points, so I'll make it short and sweet. I'm kind of glad that our defense showed resilience. Yeah. And they came back and, had to I can't get my words together today. They showed faith. They showed that they can actually do something.
Right.
And the second part is Mike McCarthy got to do better on his play calling.
Facts.
Because there was some instances that you had to run. Why would you pass when you got the advantage for the run?
Right.
Because Ezekiel was hitting at least over 5 yards every time he touched the ball. So why would you stray away from that to try to pass? And it made no sense. And some of the play calling was, why you pass heavy when you got four basic running backs that can either pass, you can either do a swing or a little slot pass. Or a sweep. You have the running ability behind Martin, your center, and Smith. You have them three right there should be your focal point.
Right.
But I just want to know what you think about it, and I appreciate you taking this call, and hope your channel is gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? So how about them Cowboys?
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody, man, for the warm and updates about the channel and everything. I appreciate y'all. My thoughts is that the thing is with Zim, but Mike McCarthy back to the offense, there's no rhythm. What is our identity? What do we do best? What is our plan? What is our strategy? You know, what are those things that can get us moving the ball down the field? And it is not a knock on Mike, but it's just like a question. Like, I wish one of the reporters say, hey, Mike, what is your strategy? If you can say, what is your plan on offense? Or are you a run first team? Are you a spread it out? You know, what are you trying to attack? Because when we was condensed, we were able to run the ball up the gut and get multiple yards, right? But why wouldn't you only run out of that set and never throw out of that set? Why don't you have sets that look similar but it's different? You know what I'm saying? With the point of contact there. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of things to question your mind with. But I got the 954. You're live. Talk to me, man.
Hey, Lord, what's up?
Hey, man, all is good. Can't complain. Talk to me.
Yeah, I was watching back some games from 1995 season just to get a feeling idea of the mentality and the scheme, what was happening there. To see, okay, let's see how he's getting Michael Irvin the ball. Was there another receiver drawing attention? Was a different game plan? Was there more mental toughness? And I noticed this particular game, week 6 against the Packers. Charles Haley and Deion Sanders was out, but the defense still played pretty good. I guess they more had a mindset that we have to step up now because our savers are on there. So I'm wondering now how Micah and D-Law is out. Would the defense now get a mindset that, okay, Micah is in here to save us, so I have to make this tackle. I have to make this play because our saviors aren't here that we can rely on, be lazy, don't finish tackles, get off blocks. We have to make a play now because our saviors aren't here.
Yeah. Now what's going to happen here if your playmakers are not there? The ultimate, the canned answer will be someone else, next man up. But you know what literally is going on. You talking about two of your best players. It's the equivalent, and I'm not saying that D-Law is of the ilk of Charles Haley, right? And I'm not saying that Micah Parsons is of the ilk of, let's say, a prime. But it's equivalent to losing those two guys and you're saying, hey, next man up, man, we can still win. What you got to do now, we got ample enough opportunity of time to make something happen. But guess what? The problem is with all of this is that we operate out of comfort. If this stuff goes south, there's no one that can lose their job. There's no one that can get, called to the principal office. There's no one that can say, hey, man, you screwed this up. But if I'm Mike McCarthy and if I'm Mike Zim, I'm going into that meeting and I'm not accepting bare minimum because I'm sitting here saying, Jerry, Stephen Jones, my ass is on the line here. If I don't win these games with these set of guys, then I will be looking at another job next year. Mama McCarthy will be looking at another place or location for a residence. So, and there are people that's under his staff that will be looking and be transferred to other locations. So these guys got to be truthful to themselves and as much truthful to the front office and say, hey, I want to win these games. I'm optimistic that we can get these guys that's on the lower end to play up to this level. But the reality of it is that we need bodies. We need true guys that can get into this. They can't fold up and say, yes, Chauncey Golston, Tyrus Wheat, no shade at him, Sanjay, but these guys can win us games on the edge. No team, no true contender team will roll into this situation and say, I can win with that. No true contender team would do that.
But the thing is, when you look at other teams when playing around the league, you have a lot of no-name characters doing a lot of good things because the culture has been in the Cowboys, like you said, there isn't any fear. Right. I remember a story about Jimmy Johnson. It was a Super Bowl run. The backup running back, he fumbled. I think he got cut the next day.
Right.
And that fear struck the team We're like, okay, coach is serious. So I think if we introduce back some of that fear, like, I don't know if players can get fined, because to me, the penalties, the stupid holding, the false starts, the offside, the first one free. The next one is a $500 fine. If you fine them enough to touch their pockets a little bit, I think they'll start clicking on and taking it serious, because I don't think there's a fear. If we do wrong, we don't make the play, we don't show up, there's no fear.
Yeah, a lot of change since then, man. But I thank you so much for calling in for the 954 all the way from Fort Lauderdale. I hope all is well where you at. I know you had some crazy weather out that way, so I hope all is well, man. Appreciate you for calling in.
Thanks, y'all. Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, $500. These players not worried about that. Maybe in the 90s, you know, they'd be worried about $500. But nowadays, man, these kids, you know, they're not worried about $500. And they are also smiling, you know, because the coaching, you lose all of your power with those things called discipline when those players' contract is longer than yours. They look at it like, shoot, I'll be here next year. According to my contract, I'm on a 3-year deal. Dude, you're not even on a 3-year deal. You day to day. So coach is bumping his gums at me. I'm on a 3-year deal. Last I checked, my contract is longer than yours. So I don't have to adhere to what you're saying collectively. Now, they may not say that, but it's already implied. Don't y'all get what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy, Mike Zim are temp workers. They don't get holiday pay. They don't get 40 hours a week. They don't get dental. These boys are temp workers. That's why that philosophy and plan don't really work. And the smart players, their agents saying, look, man, don't go out there. And that's what Auntie was saying about the whole thing. She just said it in a different way. Auntie said the same thing. These players ain't gonna go all the way super in like that when their contract is longer than the actual coach. They're trying to do survival mode over here. Do a little bit to keep a little bit. From the 608, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man.
What's going on with your boss, man?
Hey, all is well. Can't complain.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How about them Cowboys?
How about it, man? How about it?
I'm happy that we won, but I do have some concerns. And my main concern is with Mike McCarthy. I don't like the play call, man.
Yeah.
I think that he's reverting back to that old Green Bay Packers theology where, that running back by committee, he's still the same coach that converted a wide receiver to a running back. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
So, and Aaron Rodgers had to rip the Band-Aid off, and I feel that's what that press that going to eventually have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, like we calling off tackles on the weak side. You know what I'm saying? When we do run the ball, come on, man.
Yeah.
So and then I feel that we need to get back to the plan that was Cowboy football, where we have one running back that's a bell cow that can hold us down. And then on top of that, my second point, I feel that we need another wide receiver, somebody that's aggressive to the ball, somebody and more of a technician.
Right.
Because if you look at it, all the great teams had one. Even if they didn't, you got to think about it. Even with Green Bay, they had Donald Driver and Antonio Freeman.
Right.
So it's just
it's one of those things, man. That the offense still looks stale. The defense, even though they improved in categories on stopping the run, but it's against the Giants. So people are only going to take that with a grain of salt. And even with the offense to a degree, we like what Lamb was able to do. And I like that number. Remember what I said with Dak Prescott. I want him anywhere between 26 and 30 attempts. Well, if we look up the stat sheet, let me pull that up because it's right in the wheelhouse of where Dak was at. 22 for 27. 221 yards, and 2 touchdowns with a passer rating of 125. So I'll take that version of Dak Prescott. The only thing that he's missing out of that recipe for a solid situation is run game. We just don't have that. And the Cowboys don't see that. And those are things, whereas what I want Mike McCarthy to understand, your offense got to be your offense got to be able to dictate something. Your offense got to be so powerful to a degree where you can get a person outside of the box, right, and climb down to stop the run, or to force players to drop back in coverage and try to stop the pass. You got to be able to dictate that, but the Cowboys offense do not bring that to the table. So what they do is they do the dictations, whereas they will say to themselves, we can stop the run with 4, and when we see the Cowboys line up on the center, we know for sure that they're about to run the ball. They don't really throw out of that set. They don't do motions. They don't do a lot of things to give you any threat on the offensive side of the ball, so defenses are able to sit on that. But we just luckily played against a team that don't got no damn DBs, like a Float and a Banks, who's a second-year player who looked lost, right? And a Simmons who tried to play inside the slot, but he's a natural linebacker. So you're not playing against known studded DBs who can really sit on routes, who can make those things a little bit more challenging. But I like to win. But the DB in me or the defensive back in me saying that, okay, well, what's going to happen when you go up against a better DB? Go ahead.
They wasn't biting on the play action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They didn't believe it. They was
Right.
like, okay, we know you're going to throw the ball, Dak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And on the defensive side, I like what I seen. We held us to 1.1 yards to carry, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But the corners was getting eaten up. Even Diggs on some of those routes, Malik Neighbors was giving it to him.
Yeah.
But I like how my guy Amani,
yeah,
he made an adjustment after he got burnt a couple of times, but then he made an adjustment.
Yeah.
He got he showed that he's a physical player and that he's also a short tackler.
Right.
I like how Zimmer did the rotations, so you didn't get a lot of the same look or the same people. And I feel that if Zimmer continues to implement this way of thinking with the offense, he like the morale is going to continue to build.
Right.
Especially my man Mazy. It seemed like his confidence is building. And
True,
I
that's
like
a positive.
That.
Yeah, that was a positive with Mazy, man. That's one of the positive. Mazy, number 13, and you can throw in the fact that number 27, with the INT when he made his necessary adjustments, and I'll be crazy not to throw in Diggs for what he was able to do, but he still looked tender to me, But I appreciate you for calling in, bro.
Thank you so much, sir. You have a great one. And how about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? All right, so we got a few more callers here, man. I got over 11 people in here. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to lock it down, man. If you didn't get in between this time frame, I'm going to try to get to everybody. I got from the 254, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by my bookies. Talk to me.
Hello, Nation.
Hey, what's going on, John? Talk to me, man. What you got?
Nothing much. I got three questions.
Okay.
Why they don't put Zeke in the more?
All right. Why they put Zeke in more? I think everybody got the need to be right, and I think that they want to be right with Rico. I think that that's what's going on. They want to be right about Rico, so that's why they're giving Rico the first shot at it. I like Rico, but to me personally, I think that Zeke will give you a little bit more.
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse pass.
Yeah, he give you a little bit more physicality. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
about Micah Parsons foot. I saw them wrap it up in the bulletin and it just took him off the field, but on the court would have you update on that?
Yeah. The thing what happened with that, John, is that Parsons had a high ankle sprain, and those typically last 4 to 6 weeks. He may miss anywhere between 3 and 4 games, but expectations that he may be ready after the bye. That's the hoping part of it, that he's ready after the bye. But realistically, he may be ready after the 49ers game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like that touchdown that one catch what that Prescott went to see the line.
Yeah.
I love that play.
Yeah, that was a good play. Dak Prescott was able to. I think that if Dak Prescott have time in the pocket, he will have more of those throws. Shout out to Deuce Vaughn for keeping the quarterback upright, because he was able to help Dak Prescott on the right side, and he was able to go through his progressions to hit Lamb for that deep pass for that touchdown. So, yeah, I mean, more and more of those type of things, John. Those 3 topics that you had was great. I think more of those type of throws with Dak Prescott, if you keep him upright in the pocket, we would see better offense. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate you for calling in, John.
And one thing, how about the Dallas Cowboys? Go DC forever.
Yes, indeed. DC for life, man. John, you're a superstar, man. You can always call in and give us some great information, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody, man, for allowing John to spit his mind, because I think that he got a brilliant mind. He's an all-star. And I need to reach out to LVE people so we can get him to FaceTime him, because he got all of LVE's autographs and signature from the last time we were able to get John to the game. All right, I got the 681, and then I have the 206. Appreciate y'all, man, for y'all patience. 681, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to us, man. Once, twice, 3
here,
times.
brother.
About to
How
say
about
late,
them
eh? Come on
Cowboys?
with it. Come on. How about him, man? 681. Who I'm speaking with today?
Yeah. This is Norman Andrews.
Norman.
You know,
Okay.
You see me flashing a lot.
Yeah, you got your whole
Been
government
around
name
for
up
you,
there.
man.
Yeah, but I'm going to put you in there, Cowboys Norman, man. What you got, man?
Yeah, what's happening, brother? Well, I just got a few things. What is going on, dude? They got a hush order on Zeke. I ain't heard no stats about Zeke.
He touched the ball collectively for 4
Like
weeks,
4
14
times, but he had more
times.
yards than a lot of them.
Yeah. Let me see what he had as far as the stat sheet. He had 5 carries this game, 19 yards. He averaged 3.8. Rico had 11 carries, 46 yards, 4.2 yards per tote. So that's not bad.
Yeah. I think they doing it like a slow and steady thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to beat Zeke down until we get down to the middle of the end of it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna need all that power at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's a volume back, though.
Don't beat him up. Let him get his little few yards in, but keep him fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna need his power when we most need it. Not these little tune-up games.
Okay.
You got to have Pittsburgh. You don't want him beat up in Pittsburgh, but you want him to get used to getting hit.
let these guys that they brought in for the rookie youth that they picked and they got all their faith in, basically what Jerry believed in, let them get banged up. Let them see how it feels. See if they got what it takes.
Yeah.
You got Davin Cook back there in the waiting. He's seasoned and he's ready, hungry. You know, he's trying to make some money too. So I just think we just need to be patient. Let this team ride the storm that they're about to go through, and just make it to the playoffs.
My own thing, Norman, man, I just never seen that strategy ever, you know. So it's the unknown. Maybe
the first time for everything. It's the first time for everything.
Yeah.
That's the point. Everybody see everything you do. They know you've been playing for two different teams. They know your same team. Try something different. Do something different, as my friend would say.
Yeah, but every hole ain't meant to be explored, though, man. That's my only thing is with this, man. So
I don't know. I'd rather be looking for a different hole than been stuck in one. And we've been stuck in one hole for almost 29 plus years. You did?
I feel you, man. Norman.
Time to look for something new. You can't stay in the same hole. You got to look for something new. You ain't going to get out the hole if you don't look for something new.
I feel you, man.
I'm just ready for another Super Bowl. We're in a hunt for 6. They need to hurry up and get one. I'm 60, and I need one before I go.
Hey. Yeah, man, you 60, man. So you see that you understand, Norman. You understand this, man.
I've been feeling it for a long time, brother. I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm 60.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot.
You seen a lot, man, bro. But
yeah.
All right, so what's your comfort level after this win, man?
I mean, I play football. I also coach. There's always going to be a storm, and depending on how they place us, you know, our easy game going to come at the end. Basically, after 49ers, everybody else should be just equal to us, basically, or less. You know, we already fighting the good fight in the beginning. Pittsburgh, Ravens, Cincinnati. We already did the Browns. They were never in the picture. But those three there, for the AFC, they got chances, and everybody talk about them in the 3-letter network. They're always talking about them.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out, man. I appreciate you, Norman, man, and hopefully next week we'll have the same conversations. You know.
Well, I'm still gonna root for them boys. I love them boys, born them boys, and it's all about them boys. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, baby? That's Norman, man. Stormin' Norman, man. Yes, indeed. Explorations of all. Scott Simpkins says, "You a lie. All holes matter." All right, man. I got my guy. I got from the 206. And then I got Soul Goddess from the 347. We rolling, baby. We are literally, because at the end of the day, make no mistakes about it. Come on.
Go ahead and walk out the door.
Because we ain't walking out the door, man. All right, from the 206, you in the mix, man. MJ, talk to me, man.
What's up? How you doing, Law?
Hey, we good, bro. We winning. Victory Friday, man.
Yep. It's okay win. Okay. If you get the penetration from the tackles, D tackles, to give you a chance to play good defense. I'm glad he changed it. I told you that dude from Minnesota was a bum. Did I tell you that?
Booth? Yeah. You said that. You was right about that. But you like him money. I know you like him money. I know you like the way his skill set is. Yeah. He's a boundary corner. He jumped on some routes. Yeah. He was a little in the words of Boss Cowboys sport, he was a little wee-woo-ish on the first part of it, but I think that he was a little nervous. And the field to me was a little slippery. So MetLife Stadium, I guess what happened is they keep pulling up and putting down that turf and all of that stuff between them and the Jets. I think they all play in the same stadium there. And I think that that's why they got that feel all crazy the way it is, why everybody was sliding and slipping. But, I like Amani.
That's the corner from Detroit, right?
Right. He had in one season he had 6 INTs or something like that. So you don't do that by mistake. So I know that he got ball tracking capability. I like the way he came down and field. I think that right now Al Harris probably looking at this thing saying, okay, give Bland a couple more weeks and he'll be back and ready. And now we will be able to be okay just a little bit. But we had a slight scare with Trayvon Diggs going down.
Yeah. Because I'm glad they put him in the game. Because I was like, I was hoping that they didn't have that stupid. That's all. When I looked and I saw Booth out there, I was like, oh my God, he's gonna get torched.
Yeah.
And he started getting torched. And then they didn't get in their feelings. It was on me and your page. And then they put the right guy in the game. And that's what you got to do. Now, how you going to stop the run if you play, what they got to start doing, because that dude, he can play bump and run too. Some games, Zimmer, he wants to play bump and run. When he plays bump and run, it makes the quarterback throw the ball faster. If you don't play bump and run and you ain't getting no pass rush, then the receiver's going to eat. So it's best to bump and run fight, because I'm telling you, you're going to start number 50. Pretty soon he's going to start getting sacks. You can say he's getting his legs back. You see what I'm saying? He's about to. So like you said, you need one more guy, DN. 94 played good too. Now you're going to get. You know what's about to happen? I hate to say this, y'all. This will. Mazy is playing good.
Hold on. No. I need for you to say it with a little bit more bass in your voice. Come on, you got to give that man his flowers. Come on, I need for you. You've been dogging Mazy. You've been dogging Mazy for 2 years now. I need to hear you say something, bro. I was waiting for you to give him some love.
But I got to give Mazy love. If Mazy could do this consistently, the Cowboys defense will get better. But this is the but.
No, put no but in there, man. Give that man his flowers today, man. You've been beating up Mazy all week, man. All last week, week before that. Come on, man. No, I got you. Just like you said, you got me. I got you, man. I got you. Just say I got you. Just say I got you. Just say I got you. Come on.
Mazy did beautiful. But now, the but ain't about Mazy, Law.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you who the but is about, y'all. If you put number 11 and keep his bonehead butt at linebacker, that defense will go high. Because you can blitz him from the inside. You can blitz him on D-Law's side. Now, it's going to make them looking over there. They're going to be so panicking. You make your corners play bump and run. Now, your defense will be all world.
Did you get the news? Did you get the news though? Micah gonna be out for at least 4 to 6 weeks, bro.
Well,
so he gonna be playing. He gonna be playing Nintendo, man.
He gonna be playing Nintendo. Yeah. Micah, like I told you, Micah didn't want to listen. Keep thinking he's a DN. He's a linebacker. He gonna be an all-world linebacker. But in his mind, he's thinking, I need to be a DN. I'm the best. No, you're not the best DN, Michael. You could be could be like number 90 from Pittsburgh playing linebacker instead of with your hand down. Stop with that foolishness, brother. I hope you listen to Law Nation show. When you
they are listening. The Parsons are listening, though. The Parsons are listening.
Brother Parsons. Tell your brother to stay his ass at linebacker. If he said linebacker, he can have like 60-some tackles, probably interception, fumbles, and he'll probably have 18 to 20 sacks.
He ain't gonna be able to do that now, man. He out 4 weeks, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But he can come back home. He got to stop playing around now.
No
and
doubt,
tell Dum Pillsbury man. Yeah, tell Pillsbury man. Please stop having our receivers doing those stupid routes.
Hook routes, yeah, man. Appreciate you, man, MJ. Let me hear you say it, though, bro.
How about them Cowboys? Let's go.
Let's go, Mazy. Say, let's go, Mazy, man. One time for me, man.
Let's go, Mazy.
Yeah, that's my guy. I love my guy right here, man. Yeah, see how easy that was, man. Boy, he'll give me a hard time. You know, my guy MJ was saying, like, you see, Rodgers better than Mazy. See, Rodgers. Him, Action Powell, Darius, all of them guys, but y'all be giving me a hard time over here. Action Powell, you didn't call in, but man, you be giving me a hard time, man. You boys be giving me a hard time, man. I be like, man, Lord, can y'all let me breathe for a little bit, man? But man, it is all good. It's all good. Shout out to my guy, Jay Tuck, man, with this video, Mazy. I just thought about playing this one.
And the thing that I'm seeing from Mazy when it comes to the film is he's moving a lot quicker. So you're going to see him come off the ball, and you're going to see that club. So when you run that club, right here, step, club, right, boom, and then locate the running back and make a play. And that's what you need from Mazy. Now, for me personally, right, I can't, I'm being nitpicky, right? I want these hands just a little bit more violent, just a little bit more. When you step with this club, you gotta act like you're trying to take someone's head off, right? So it's more of almost like a punch. You're throwing a punch, right? So a little bit more violent with the hands, but that's nitpicky. Overall, good play. He's being held right there. As many flags that was thrown yesterday, surprised they didn't call it, but keeping his eyes up, locating the running back, and another aggressive tackle from Mazy Smith. Let's watch it in full speed before everyone cries in the chat. Only some of that versatility, and the thing that I'm seeing from Mazy when it comes to the film is he's moving a lot quicker. So you're going to see.
Yeah, so that's my guy Jay Tuck with the Mazy clip, man.
The conference has been unlocked.
I'm going to let Soul Goddess get back in, y'all. She got kicked out for somehow. But while she tried to get back in, 682, and then we got the 857. But if she jumps in before that time frame, she'll slide in. All right, from the 682, you're live.
Hey, what's going on, Law?
Mm-hmm.
The conference has been locked.
Hey, everything is good, man. Talk to me.
Man, I got 2 points. My first point is, how about them Cowboys? We got that dub.
Yeah.
But the second one I'm going to talk about today is the defense. I was missing Gilly last night. Gilmore, man, I don't know why we got rid of him.
Money.
I don't know why we traded Pollard and got Zeke back. You seen the defense out there struggling on making tackles. What's your thoughts on that? Should we have just kept a veteran corner out there instead of getting these other corners? Or was it the right move on the Cowboys to move on from him?
Well, the Cowboys, how can I put this? At that time, they was negotiating the Trey Lance, will he be their quarterback deal, or will it be Dak Prescott? Will it be my guy, what's the other guy? Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. That's what they was doing. They was literally trying to see whether or not they was gonna pretty much blow this all up, or see. That's what they was gonna do, man. That's my only thing that the Cowboys were gonna do. They wasn't gonna pay $10 million to a 33, 34-year-old cornerback. They wasn't gonna do that because they were thinking about, do we pay CeeDee Lamb? They were still waiting to pay CeeDee Lamb, So, and they were still waiting to pay Dak Prescott thing. So, and they were trying to figure out. They spent the whole entire offseason was centered around Trey Lance.
Right.
Yeah.
So we just got to basically rally with what we got.
Yeah, rally with what we got.
Guys playing all 4 cylinders. I think one thing, they say all the time, you want to play your best football late in the season, right? So I think we got a little bit of time to kind of go, and the coaches can strategy with what they need to do on improving the run game. But, man, I'm a Cowboy fan. I got to always root for them, but sometimes it'd be making it tough. We still got that win, so it's still how about them Cowboys?
Hey, how about them Cowboys, man? Appreciate you. That's for my guy. The whole offseason was Trey Lance experimentation. There's no way that anybody can say, nah, it wasn't. But what was it? Who did we talk about the most? Just Google. It was like, hey, trade, trigger trade. That's how it was the entire offseason. Dak whack. Dak ain't worth. Dak ain't this. Dak ain't that. No, they shouldn't pay Dak. Tank for Shador, you know. Let's get Prime in here. Lame duck season. That's what the whole offseason consists of. And CeeDee Lamb, he's not worth. He's not worth it. CeeDee Lamb, a prima donna, he's whining, he's crying. The whole offseason. That's not even, it's just the reality of it. And then when Trey Lance got out there for the preseason game, it wasn't as advertised. You know, it was like, hey, he ain't beating out Cooper Rush. You know. That's where we at, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't bring in nobody but Eric Kendricks. All right, I got Soul Goddess. You live from the 347. Talk to me.
What's going on, Lord? What's going on, nation?
Hey, all is well.
Victory Friday.
Victory Friday.
I had a quote about this last night online. I said after watching that game, it felt a lot like pity sex. He was happy for it, but man, it wasn't what you thought it would be. Right. But we take the win. We take the win because at the end of the end, like everybody, every other team in the NFL say, a dub is a dub, right?
Right.
And when it's a division rival, you always want that dub, even if it ain't pretty.
Even if it ain't pretty, you know. Yeah.
For the offensive line, I know we have a lot of injuries. Prayers out to everyone that they get healthy. But I saw some changes when Zach Martin went out and TJ Bass came up, and I was surprised how much more time Zach had a little bit in the pocket because it was collapsing so much that when he took that spill and he got up shaking his hand, I was really worried.
You saw what I saw. You saw what I saw.
Yeah.
And Brian Baldinger got it. He got it on a clip too when TJ went in there. They ran a play. It was 6.5 yards.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember, people was dogging me in the chat when I said, hey, we should bump Zach Martin. Didn't I say try to kick Tyler Guyton over there because that's his where he naturally plays on that side or something like that, and then put Bass up. I said that, and people were talking like, Bass, what the hell? You talking crazy. But all of a sudden, Bass get in there, and it looked a little better. Our running backs ran a little bit better. I'm pretty okay with the offensive line. I'm not okay with the penalties.
Right.
The penalties were the issue for the offensive side. We would have had more points, but we had a lot of drive killer penalties because if you did notice, even though we ran those same old routes and we did a lot of contested catches, tight window throws, the receivers were making the catch down the field for big chunk yard plays, especially on first down. What happened is the penalties would kill us, and we would have to go back first and 15, first and 20. We saw a lot of that last night. If we could clean that up, I'm not going to be as worried about the offensive line as I was.
Right.
On the defensive side of the ball, I don't know. I mean, I like Mazy. He's improving every game. He's a little bit better. So, you know, maybe this will be his rookie season. What we expected him out of his rookie season, maybe we'll get it this season. I see the improvements, so I'm going to give him some more time. He got until the bye week. And then, you know, I'll make my assessment on what I think he's going to do for the season. I'm still giving him a couple more games to get right. Hooker, man, he went to make that contested catch, and as soon as he made it, I said, why'd you cut in front of Diggs to make it? Diggs was right there. I actually thought Diggs was going to get that ball on Neighbors, and then he slowed down because he saw Hooker coming out the side, and he still missed the catch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you playing hero ball? Because had that went through your hands and Neighbors was actually able to catch it, there's no one behind to stop him now. I'm like, you know, Hooker's good. I like him, but sometimes he just do stuff. I'm like, bro, that was really unnecessary. Just do your assignment. Do your job first. Do your job first. and play hero ball after. If you can make a hero ball, great, but do your job. A lot of times people got behind him, and we were just very lucky that Daniel Jones just can't throw.
Yeah, lucky at Daniel Jones. But, yeah, you had great valid points with this. Mazy improved, Hooker, Dono, those two guys. I didn't see it until, like, the last 2 weeks. I've been looking at both of those boys differently now, right?
Yeah, Donald, I told you, Donald can't be up top. They got to bring Donald down. Donald does better when he's closer to the line of scrimmage.
True.
Which is what I said. If you're going to keep him, you got to bring him down. Him and Clark is the same. They play better when they're closer to the line because they want to see where the ball going, hit the person that gets the ball. That's how they act. See ball hit. That is how they go. They don't be like, oh, they're not patient. They don't have the patience to sit and let it come and then go keep seeking. They're just like instant out the gate.
Man, you're right on the money. You've been watching some film. I appreciate you for calling in, too, by the way.
I do. I appreciate that you put it up. But, yeah, check that out and see how it's good. And please, with the get Micah Parsons out the damn dirt. When this man is in the dirt on the line, this is what we have. And as for the slipping and sliding last night, I kind of gave them a little slack because it did rain a lot. It was misting, waterlogged raining on Met Field because I worked in Jersey yesterday all day. So I do know that for a fact. So I figured maybe the field is slippery, the turf. That's why you saw a lot more injuries last night than we're used to. So other than that, I got to see what we're going to do against these Steelers because I got a Steeler hater that has been riding me since the preseason.
Yeah.
So how about them Cowboys? Everyone in the chat, have a good one. I'm going to let you go because I know you got a lot of calls for them.
No doubt. That soul goddess, man. And we got to literally have that Steeler hater to stop trying to ride her. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that over here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's win, be victorious versus the Steelers next week. I'm glad for the insight of this field being so wet and slippery now that we know that that's the reason why it's slippery, because of it was wet. And the Cowboys probably had the wrong cliques. Eric Kendricks, he had a lot of missed tackles, sliding everywhere. He was over pursuing, so he was probably one of the guys that we all had, high hopes for this season. Hopefully, down the stretch, it'll be a situation whereas we can see something more from him outside of these last 2 weeks. So shout out to Soul Goddess for the insights, for all what she brings to the table. I got my guy from the 901, and then we got New York Cowboys Mike. So from the 901 JV, man, you're live on the nation, man. Talk to me.
Lord, what's going on, bro?
Hey, man, all is well. All is well.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you taking my call.
Yeah.
I got a question, though, after watching the game last night concerning the offensive line and basically play calling. Is the reason that we're getting all this piss poor play calling, these hook and curl routes, because of the discrepancies we have on the offensive line? Do you think that is?
I don't know. I'm not maybe I asked some offensive lineman people like the Vach or Duke Manyweather. I reach out to my guy, the OC, and seeing if that's the reason why we're doing hooks and curl routes. And I think that if you want to get your offensive line moving, I think that you should get to power formation, get the power eye, get in some pro sets and run the ball. I think that should be the first few plays out of the Cowboys' arsenal, is to get the ball on the ground. And if you're going to run inside, if you're going to do 21 slam, then I want them to figure out a way to manipulate it just a little bit better. Maybe sometimes have Dak Prescott to throw when he's up under center, but don't have him. You go. I'm going to shotgun throw, and then I'm gonna go into under center, and then I run. So that's just the Cowboys. It's just not in rhythm. And I think Mike McCarthy, he need to get some rhythm, man. He need to get the 1-2 steps going, because what we've seen is he don't motion on the snaps. He don't do a lot of play actions. He don't do screen plays. He just so vanilla and bland that it's weird that he's like that.
Yeah, why is that? What's going on to where what he saw last year that he just hated so much to make him say, I'm not going to do any more motion?
I don't know, man. He should be, if it's 60 plays in a game, right? Out of that 60, I'm looking for 40% of that to be motion. Somewhere you're moving a guy and you trying to see whether or not the team is in man, you know what I'm saying, or if they in zone.
You're being very conservative on that number, too. I'm thinking more like 75%, 80. It's just me other.
Yeah, I'm being conservative. Yeah. But I just need to see more. I'm trying to ramp him up a little bit, you know. So Mike McCarthy, I don't know if he need a sneaker on the sideline, a ham sandwich or something, man. Get that man some Doritos or some Snickers or something, you know.
And just like you always say, just like it happened last night, third quarter came, what we do? We won.
Yeah.
He got. Yeah. I don't want to sit here and just dog out McCarthy, but dog, man, we see it.
Yeah.
We actually we're seeing this, and this is very unacceptable. But I that's why I was calling about maybe it's the discrepancies we have on the O line, and and the way his brain is thinking is if the O line produce better, then he'll start calling some more plays that may take a little longer, but nothing will happen to the quarterback if he called these little short stop routes all the time.
Yeah, you got to get more creative, man. I'm supposed to see my drags, man, not queens, but my drag routes, man. I need to see some deep crosses, man. Some, you know what I'm saying? I need to see some more creative, man. We need more drag route smokes, man. We need to see something, bro. And he's not giving us that.
That's right. Well, so, hey, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. How about them Cowboys? Let's go ahead and enjoy this little mini-bye week with this victory, and let's start focusing on Pittsburgh probably next Monday.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, you have a great one. And also, hey, happy belated birthday to your daughter as well.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much,
right.
man. Yeah.
All right.
I fooled around, gave her some Roblox, man, and she been grinning and just smiling, you know. And I created me a character, and I beat her on a few games. She was mad. Yeah, I beat her on a few games. So shout out to Roblox, you know. If you got a Roblox community here watching me right now, let me know if you're a part of that. Hey, look out for Law Nation Sports on that Roblox too. I got Cowboys, Mike. You live? Talk to me, man.
Hello, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. It's Victory Friday, man.
I'm happy we won, man, but I got a lot of question marks, man. Like, we took away the run, man, but damn, Daniel Jones is looking like he was a star back there, man. He had all day to throw the ball a lot of most of the game.
1 sack, yeah. 3 pressures.
Yeah, I'm like, man, come on, man. You can't tell me you take away the run. You're doing a good job doing that, but your pass rush would be third and long, and they still pick up the first down because you're not pressuring the dude.
Yeah. Definitely not.
You know what I mean? So man, you took away one thing, but then what you're good at, you lost what you're good at. I'm like, man, damn. But I'm happy we won the game.
Yeah.
But Mike McCarthy got to go, man. The offense is boring, man. It's dull.
Yeah.
There's no creativity to the offense, man. That's why Aaron Rodgers was banging the table for him to leave on his last year when he got fired. He's stale, man.
Yeah, I would never thought that Mike McCarthy, from 1 year to the next, would drop like that, because but then again, we were not at this point. It took week 5, week 6, right?
Okay.
So my thing is, I hate to say this, I'm gonna give him a little grace, but if this thing is still happening by week 7, then yeah. But then again, his contract also states that he won't be here anyhow. So really, go ahead, talk to me.
If you got a contract with something and you got a 1 year left on your contract, man, ain't you gonna go down with a fight, man? Be more creative. Like he's just bland, man. Like,
but no,
bro, you know you want a 1 year deal, and you might not get your job back at the end of the year. Man, you got to go out, man. Be more creative, man.
It's 2 ways.
What you already have.
It's 2 ways you can look at that, though. Either you can look at this as that's mad disrespectful, man. You gonna do this to me? You gonna put me on a 1 year deal? You saying that I'm not good enough? You don't have faith in me? You gonna do this to me?
Law. After he leaves the Cowboys, if they don't re-up him again, he's not gonna get no more jobs.
Right. No, it depends. No. It's predicated. Let's say we go 10 or 11 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we're looking at it from the lenses of the Cowboys and all of the glory and the success that we exhibit. But another team would be looking at it like 12-5, 12-5, 12-5, and then 11 and whatever, you know. They're going to look at that. They will really scoop up Mike McCarthy. I'm just trying to figure out what team is just sussing right now.
I bet money on it that if you don't come back to the Cowboys, you won't get another job. I bet money on that. The man is too. Listen, man, the game done past him, bro. He's too bland, man. We need a system where it doesn't matter which receivers you put in opposite of CD. If the system is good enough, you're gonna do things.
Did you foresee Kellen Moore being still employed?
Yeah, but I thought Kellen Moore was better than Mike McCarthy.
You doubt that?
Huh?
I didn't know you thought that Kellen Moore was better than Mike McCarthy.
Man, he's more creative than Mike McCarthy, man. At least the man would job something, man. Mike McCarthy is just set in his way of the same old-fashioned back in when he played with Green Bay, man. He's got to go, man.
Was our offense better last year than the years that we had with Kellen Moore?
Remember, Kellen Moore was when he was the offensive coordinator. We was like the leading scoring team.
What year?
You can't really say that.
Are you talking about 2021?
Man,
it wasn't for 2022.
You actually all everybody that's on the nation, if they thought who they want right now, Mike McCarthy or who they want, Kellen Moore. They would take Kellen Moore.
Man.
And last night, man, I tweeted out like Booth, man, he need to stay in the phone booth wherever he at, man. He's trash, man.
He's out.
Man, he was in a blender last night, Lord. The man made one quick move and he was on the ground. What are you doing on the ground, son?
Here's my thing, though. And I think Booth, he done benched himself, Mike. But, Mike, I just say this, man. We're going to play this out. We're going to play this out and see what we're going to recircle. I'm going to put a placeholder on what you said about Mike McCarthy versus Kellen Moore, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a placeholder on it. And I get it. Right now, we look like dog food out here with offense, right? We look like dog food right now. But
now is the time we gonna need to score points, man, with our two defensive guys out, man. It's gonna be a tough sled.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this though, and I'm not trying to be trite, as my guy Jerry would say. But if you pick up Dak Prescott and you insert him and Mike on the Eagles, you think we only scoring 20 points with Saquon Barkley, Smitty, and I know AJ been hurt, but Dallas Goedert, you think we doing that?
No, because you got better personnel over there than we got right over here in Dallas.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think that what happened ultimately is that the talent dropped off, man. Look, I know so many people like Jalen Tolbert, but there wasn't like this and there's been this crazy illusion that Jalen Tolbert is so much better than Jalen Brooks, so much better than Ryan Flo. Because when I was out there, I'm sitting here like, man, you know how my guy Mickey said, I was there. You know, I can use that. You know what I'm saying? And say I was there. And there's no way that when I look at Jalen Tolbert that he's light years or far, far better than Ryan Flo, right? But he's out there on the field starting for us, right? And we are seeing that Brandon Cooks, he don't have the skill set nor the capability to win. He literally is probably one of the worst wide receivers in yards of separation right now.
Let me ask you a question.
Talk
if
to
you
me.
take Brandon Cooks off of the Dallas Cowboys and put him with Andy Reid, what do you think he would do over there?
Repeat that one more time. Say it again.
If you took Brandon Cooks off of the Dallas Cowboys and you put him on the Kansas City Chiefs, what do you think he would do over there with Andy Reid?
Would be on the bench?
No. He would play ball over there. The system that we have in Dallas is trash, man.
Man.
And people need to come to a realization and admit it, man. Mike McCarthy's system is stale. You put Cooks over there with Andy Reid, he's gonna ball out over there. Cause his system.
They got Hollywood, they got all those boys over there. You see what? Say again.
If you put him with Kyle Shanahan, he's gonna ball out over there. Cause you guys said it yourself. They got him running the wrong routes. So if you got him running the right routes, then how is he not doing what he's supposed to do?
I think that it's a log jam between Cooks and Lamb. because Lamb is ultimately lining up inside the slot. And regardless, Cooks can only play from within inside the slot. If you move Lamb more on the outside, Cooks can probably cook more inside the slot. He had one play that he really caught, and we were like, hey, look at Cooks. He's looking good again. So I don't think that would you rather have – let me ask you this, though. Flip it back and put it on you. Would you rather have Cooks inside the slot or Lamb inside the slot?
I'd rather have a Lamb inside the slot. They can't double team him.
So that's our issue. I think Cooks is still Cooks, but he's playing on the outside. So yeah, you do have that leg up on me of the Cowboys utilizing him wrongfully, but it's just there's a logjam. I would rather have Lamb inside and get two-way goals versus Cooks because of the difference in variations of that. I think that Cooks just don't fit this particular system.
I agree with you. That's why I said if you put him over in Kansas City, he's going to ball out. He ain't going to be sitting on no bench because he still can run. He still got speed.
I'm not beating up Cooks, man. I just don't think.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the system that Dallas is running right now is just not suitable for him. But listen, how many catches did CD have in the second half, Law?
2, I believe.
And how many catches did he have in the first half?
I think that's where most of it, or majority of all of his catches. I don't have the breakdown, but he had 8 targets, 7 receptions, and I would say 5 of those receptions came in the first half.
That's what I'm talking about, Law. You have all these plays. It's like you can come and start the game, and I draw up like 20 plays. So what happened after you draw up the 20 plays and they play out? Then what you gonna do after that? He couldn't even get the man the ball. He barely touched the ball in the second half when the game was close.
Because you got to have your ancillary pieces to step up in sometimes. And Dak Prescott trying to target Lamb, what they did was they said, you know what? Good teams still make adjustments. Believe it or not, going into this game, the Giants ranked a better defense than us, by the way. We ranked 27, 28. No, we ranked 31st in defense. They had a top 10 defense. They don't have DBs. They don't have DBs, but they did make the necessary adjustments, and they had extra coverages on.
Did we make, Law?
We did on defense or offense.
On offense, you said teams make the necessary adjustment on Lamb. So what adjustment did we make? It's all about chess. What did we do in the second half to get our best player the ball?
We were not because they countered. We were not able to make any adjustments, unfortunately.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Mike McCarthy system. He doesn't make adjustments.
he didn't have the person and damn, you giving me doggone reasons to make excuses for damn Mike McCarthy right now. I don't think he got the person. Jalen Tolbert. You know, the other guy that you can make the adjustments to, and I said this last night, you know, Jake Ferguson, he was 7 for 7. He didn't drop anything, but we can tell that he was a little tender. On offense, the most threats that we had was Jake Ferguson and Lamb. I think that if Jake Ferguson was like at least 85 or 87%, I think that we would have saw a little bit more out of him on some more vertical routes, on more attack in the middle of the field, because they were giving us that. But the problem is that they were like, shoot, we're going to man up one-on-one, mano-a-mano on Jalen Tolbert. Oh, Cooks, we wave him off, and we're going to roll coverage or bracket coverage Lamb. So we're not really worried about the Cowboys running attack. These boys, they went 3rd and 1, bro. And then they, instead of running the ball for the first down, they went shotgun. They went finesse. And our tackles gave up a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Look, listen, let me ask you something. With our offensive line, with Guyton, isn't he playing out of position? Because, like I said, man, he's basically like he's whiffing on like every block he's supposed to have.
Here's the thing. Would you bench him?
I mean, if you come down to that, yeah, let's let him learn, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would give him Bass. No, Bass is a proven player.
I'm talking about Tyler Guyton. You can't put Bass at left tackle now.
No, but I'm saying you can shuffle or rotate around. And I'm not saying you bench it, but you got to see it, man. You got to be great, man. You're a first-round pick, bro. You're supposed to be great. So to what point in the season when you be considered not a rookie anymore, Law? How many games?
Man, you got to go through the whole year. I get it where you're going at, but there's no shortcuts to success. You can't skip the growing pains. And playing that left tackle, we're gonna have to go through that. Your only other option is to throw Awesome Richards out there, or pray that Chuma Edoga can somehow get healthy and you throw him out there. I would rather deal with the latter and say, hey, Tyler Guyton, you're gonna have to learn with this. And that believe it or not, I hate to say this, but you giving me more and more excuses for Mike McCarthy. There's only certain plays you giving me too many excuses for him, and I'm not trying to give it to him. You know, I'm saying that he's been bland. I'm saying that he's vanilla. I'm saying that the Cowboys found the ultimate cheat code because they are cheap. You know, they don't want to pay. They are getting away with paying Mike McCarthy, head coach, and he's taking on double duties as an offensive coordinator, so they don't even have to pay an offensive coordinator. Mike McCarthy took this job for dog food. The average typical coach that coaching in his spot is getting paid $10 to $15 million more. Mike McCarthy's salary is an offensive coordinator's salary, and he's your head coach.
But Mike McCarthy came off of the dang sofa, though. You know what I'm saying? Allow you to play onto the team, so you get what you get.
You pay for what you get. Yeah, right.
My last thing before I hang up. If Mike McCarthy was no longer the offensive coordinator, who would Law want to see as the Cowboys offensive coordinator?
Man, I don't even know a good offensive coordinator like that. I just know that I would just go and pluck and shake systems, and whoever came from this Shanahan's tree, I'll give them a shot at it. You know, I like Ben over there in the Lions. You know, Bobby Slowick, I'll pull him up off the Texans. You know, I don't know, man. That's one of the things that I'm not strong suited with. I would just say, hey, with schemes and philosophies, that would be a situation. But the only thing that I will say, ultimately, is that when you coaching for the Cowboys, it's a different world. You're always going to get undermined. You're always going to be in the biggest and the brightest of the spotlights, and it's going to be different. Brian Daboll over there in Giants land, he can hide a little bit. But over here, shoot, he's going to be having 4 or 5 interviews. They're going to compare him to Tom Landry, Jimmy Johnson. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's more pressure. It's more pressure to coach here than anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. So would you go veteran head coach, or would you go with a younger, more generational?
I think I would go with younger, more generational, but the Jerry Joneses, they like to have those yacht parties. They like to have those secret handshake and going down to the Bohemian Grove type of thing. They're going to get Bill Belichick. They're going to get him MK Ultra. Yeah, that's just how it goes. They're not going to go super young. They're not going to do that. I don't think that they will be willing to do that, unfortunately.
All right, Lord. Thanks for your time, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. They said, man, you giving me L's over here, man. It was a good call from you, though. Real good call from Cowboys Mike, man. Yeah. He like, man, hey, ain't nobody going to talk bad about my Mike over here. You know what I'm saying? My name is my name. I'm going to let y'all know that Mike McCarthy is X, Y, and Z. All I can say, and stay paid, he says, Law, you can't, I got to go see it because you made a good one too while we was talking. Let me see if I can find it. Law, there's no talent. That's not an excuse. Facts. Okay. Yeah, he's right. There's no talent. There's no talent, man. And we just saw the Texans struggle. And they had Nico, Stephon Diggs. They went and made sure that they have other plethora of wide receivers, household names type of stuff. And they didn't do anything. Yeah, his name is Cowboys Mike. You know, Mike Vrabel, all of these Mikes, man. But you got a scheme, though. And what is our scheme?
Goodbye.
What is our scheme, ladies and gentlemen? Brian Daboll, Darius put that out there yesterday. I forgot to get him his flowers. Like, maybe you go get a Joe Brady. if y'all want the new coaching stuff, check out what Darius said the other day, Check out what he said. But I don't know how to fix this. Because any coach that we get, the expectations will be super freaking bold. Right? It ain't like, hey, can we just win a few games here and can we go to the playoffs? It's super bold. Chain gating, the expectation, regardless of what the talent was, super bold. Dave Campo, 5-11, 5-11, 5-11, super bold. Bill Parcells, if he came here, super bold. Wade Phillips, super bold. Jason Garrett, super bold. That was our expectations. If I ask you guys, who is our second all-time winningest coach for the Cowboys? Can y'all put it down in the chat? Who is our second most all-time winningest coach in Cowboys history? Second most all-time winningest coach. Don't y'all know how beautiful and how glorious the Cowboys' legacy is in the history, dare I say it is? The second most winningest coach in Cowboys history. Can y'all put that down in the chat? Look how long it take y'all to put in that for Google. It's Jason Garrett. That should be an indictment, on the Cowboys franchise. Jason Garrett is our second most winningest coach in Cowboys history. That's how long we held on to him. And we ready to get rid of Mike McCarthy. Like times are worse now than it was with Jason Garrett. That's not how crazy this is. That's what we are suffering from. We talk about the 30 years or going on nearly close to 30 years. But to really think about it, that's how backwards we've been operating. And we kept the faith. We 10 toes down with this. We are the real true fans. Everybody else are fans of other organizations and teams that would have been turned on their team. People like to say that we are delusional. No, we are faithful. We don't stray away. We fight for this team. We try to add solutions. Most importantly, we love this team, even if a madman is running this team and don't even consider us. He don't even consider us, man. He don't even think about us. What about us? What do we do to deserve this as diehard Cowboy fans? What did we do to deserve this? What other franchise do this to their fans? To go the entirety of the offseason to make it by Trey Lance, a 4th round draft pick that we gave up, to use that as a wedge and having everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, Tupac, and Biggie, to point out that Dak Prescott, he's not worth $60 million. He's worth $60 million. He's not worth $55 million. He's worth $55 million. To drag that out, not make a single move in free agency. To be only 3 people in Oxnard. I was the 3rd person, by the way. Spending hard-earned money to be out there. Had to pay almost $25 just to park, right? To have a glimpse of the team that I fell in love with, right? What other team would do this to their fan base? CeeDee Lamb, oh, he's worth it. No, he's not worth it. He ain't Jay Jetta. Oh, he is. What other team does this? To have a father and son to run his organization, Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones. Appreciate y'all. Good coverage in Oxnard. Appreciate y'all. You can't handle the truth. Jason Garrett postseason 2-3, .400, career 87 and 70, 5.55. Yeah, second most winningest coach in Cowboys history. You know, Jason Garrett probably don't even know it. And shout out to him, you know, where he at. Well, Jason, where you at? Jason. Here you go. Look at Jason. Yeah. He didn't know. He looking around saying, hey, I'm the second most. Yeah, you. We went through this. Yeah. And other organizations and franchise still haven't caught up with us yet. Yeah. Don't forget Charlotte. Shout out to Charlotte. I like Charlotte. Because if she ever becomes any contributor of the process, shout out to my guy Mike Fisher. They said they had to take the card away from her. She gonna spend. She gonna spend to make it happen. You know, she ain't gonna be sitting around. She ain't like daddy and them. Nah, she like to spend. Women be shopping. You can't stop a woman from shopping, boy. She gonna be shopping, boy. Yeah. Yeah, she'll shop. She probably go out there and get some things get done. Yeah. Yeah. It's something about a lady, man. They can do some things to get things done, right? But there's always a tug of war. Jerry Jones' son is speaking now on the radio station, Stephen Jones. We don't even know what the other executive vice presidents of other teams look like, but we know what Stephen Jones look like. And Stephen Jones look older than Daddy Jones. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones. So it's crazy. You go tune in. Yes, indeed. She need to tell Daddy to go spin, Angie. Angie, no, you know. Yeah, something about a woman, you know, they know how to get the deals done. But, yeah, Charlotte, we need you if you're going to be the next heir apparent, right? You know, if she's going to be the next heir. And Jerry Jr., I don't know. You know, I don't even know what he even sound like. He don't even be in the press box. He be doing something else. Jerry Jr., whatever he is, you know, Stephen Jones still mad that he didn't get the junior. Isn't Stephen Jones older than Jerry Jr.? Daddy, why you didn't name me Junior? He got a complex going. He competing against his own dad. That's what's going on with them. Yeah, true story. But at the end of the day, people saying fire Jerry the GM, then Stephen Jones can be like, hey, I told you I'm the new GM around here. Yeah. Let me know how that side works, because I know in the melanated community, the brother community, I'm the firstborn son. I'm supposed to be the junior, not junior. Yeah, they get mad about that in our community. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if I missed your super chat, let me know. We'll try to get to it. But Soul Goddess, she shop quality. Charlotte Jones ain't gonna be at the Goodwill store. No way. Have y'all walked? She's in charge of all of the stuff that's in Dallas, Texas Stadium. It's some high-end stuff. The marble floorings and colorings and painting. Yeah. I'm putting in a booth. I'm putting in a bid now. Like, hey, I want this cowboy statue of Law Nation somewhere right here. How much you pay me for it? You know what I'm saying? Shoot. She ain't on that Goodwill, TJ Maxx shopping. Yeah, I heard she got Louis V.T. type of quality taste. Yeah. She got her a high value, man. Yeah, we be operating in the red, but we have all of the players over here. Charlotte Jones would have spent the money. Shout out to you, Rodriguez. Yeah. She would have spent all that money. Every design of that yacht, shoot, she put her money in on that. Yup. Yeah. Gucci taste, yeah. Yeah, she got some stuff that I can't even. Alexander Queen and all of that, you know, I might be talking too much. True Religion jeans. Yeah. That's how it goes, man. Shoot. I vote for Jerry Jr. to be the GM. I'm scared of Jerry Jr. He looks too much like Jerry. He look more like Jerry than Steven, though. Yeah, for real. Look up Jerry Jr. He look more like Jerry than Steven do. Steven look like he can be Jerry's brother or somebody. We need to do some genealogy test on that, you know. What's going on with that? Maybe they brothers. I'm finna get counseled over here. Oh my God. They gonna be like,
get your damn act together. Don't like your attitude.
I'm just saying though, Stephen Jones look too much old, man. He look like he could be Jerry Jones' brother, man. Should they look like they could be the same age? I don't know if he putting salt on his McGriddle. But neither here nor there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stephen Jones.
Emotional damage.
Man, too much truth will get you axed out of here, man. I'm gonna look 4-5 times before I cross the street in Dallas now. Yeah, Stephen Jones, like, you telling too much truth. You know. Jerry is actually my brother. Do y'all have any baby pictures of Stephen Jones? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm asking. He definitely don't look like Gene. Gene! Oh my God. Oh. All right. Let me get on up out of here, boy.
This is where we hold them.
That's explain why he ain't Junior. Oh my God.
Emotional damage. Let's go.
That do explain why he ain't Junior. And he's always working himself so hard to getting the good name and grace and everything. But shout out to the outside kids. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, man. Let me get on up out of here before I get shanked and sniped and all of that bad stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, Victory Friday. Appreciate you, Albert. Shout out to you, Paul. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Switched at birth. Jerry! I'm your son, Jerry. I'm your son. I want my inheritance, man. That's what I need. You know, Jerry, just send me one of them checks, okay? You know. I'll be your son, Jerry. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, Jerry, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and all that you dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all terror of your mind, if you will simply, oh just simply, Stephen Jones, go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or poverty or the famish or the fame or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want. If dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, just like Stephen Jones, even if he is on the outside of the family, and he trying to propose himself to be inside, you will be able to get it. Now y'all got me really thinking, man. Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones, they look like they brothers instead of son and father. Maybe that is the situation. Oh, you got me looking at all of the images now. Yeah. Y'all keep working together though. Cisco and Anibert, them boys did it, you know. Now you got me really working. Now you still got me really looking now. Yo. And like, look. They definitely got to be brothers. We brothers. Where you at? Wait a minute, Jerry. Steven look older than yo. I'm just looking at this, man. Come on, man. They brothers, man, at this point. But it must be a great thing to work with your father. And as your hair is gray and silver and old is just as his. That's been my time, ladies and gentlemen. I really thank you all for yours. That rabbit hole, I don't think I can ever get out of it, you know. Yeah, this rabbit hole is deeper than Kamala, if whether or not she your sister. Oop, did I say that out loud?
Give me my theme music.
Yeah! Come on with it. Shout out to all of you guys. If we offended anyone, charge it to my beard, not my heart. Y'all got the FBI after me. Like, Law, she AKA, Law. She got to be a sister. I wonder if she can cook some neck bones and some cornbread. I wonder what her cornbread tastes like. Kamala! Kamala! What kind of hot sauce you put on them pork chops? Yeah, I really know. Fox calling me now. Old Fox, they gonna give me a check. Fox will give me a check over here. Say that again, Law. We need some votes over here. We need some. Oh my God. Curry flavored pork chops and cornbread. Oh Lord. Baby, you better at least make me some Jiffy. Yeah. What them collard greens look like, girl? You put a little vinegar in yours. Yeah. Come on. Fox News gonna give Law the bag. Shout out to you, Zach. Shout out to you, Stan Miller. Appreciate you for your support. Will Prosper, appreciate you. Jay Diz. Sanjay, thank you so much for your support. And Rodriguez, let's get it. Come on. Oh my gosh, man. Curry flavored hot wings. That ain't gonna go, bro. The greatest test of it all is them chitlins. If she can't clean them chitlins, boy, we in trouble, baby. And she say, oh man, the heat and all of that stuff gonna kill the hog maws and chitlins. If she don't know how to clean that, man, we in trouble, man. Let me get on up out of here, man. Who can? If I get a call from the White House, I'll let y'all know, man. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Appreciate y'all, man. One love. Vote for Law Nation, man. Vote for me. I'll be a better president, both of them, though. I'm being real, you know. Vote for Law Nation. I'm cutting all the taxes, man. My plan gonna be I'm cutting everybody's taxes. All the odd years you don't pay taxes. No way. You don't pay no taxes. And as far as the student loans, they get waived. If you can't find a job in your studies within 3 years, all your student loans get waived. The school gonna have to pay you. Yo, danger, baby. Until next time, we up out. Let the street lights hit you. Victory Friday. Vote Law Nation Sports. Man, y'all crazy. If Kamala clean her chicken with dishwashing detergent, I know for sure something is going on. Come on with it. Social Security should start at 55 instead of 65. Come on with it. Come on. All at once. Companies got to pay you a time and a half on weekends. Come on with it. Boy, everybody be like, yeah, I'm going to work on Saturday, man. Yeah, I'm getting that time and a half, man. You got to pay me more on weekends. Mandatory that you got to be with your family and stuff on weekends. Come on with it. Hey, baby. Somebody liking that. Yeah. Riggs.
So far, live a baby crank and fly. Then forever doesn't feel that far. So far.
Friday will be officially a weekend. Come on with it. Every Monday will be a holiday because, man, nobody like going to work on a Monday. Mondays considered holiday pay, man. They'd be really, I'll really win then because our head,
when you invest in something,
not our hearts.
And you hustle
We
and you
just
work
joke.
for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
I want to get mine out the mud. I want mine out the dirt. I don't want no handouts. I don't want no celebrity.
The government calling me right now.
Right. And somebody to see me in the street and say, I remember when such and such put you on. No.
Come on with it.
It may sound harsh, but I'm going to beat myself up so the world can't beat me up. Because the world is a cruel place. It can be a beautiful place if you allow it to be. Once your perspective changes, that's when miracles happen. What else I got to conquer so I can get to the next level? What else? There's always going to be giants at the gate. If it ain't rough, it ain't us. Let's go. So it ain't like, why me? It's like, why not me? Let's do it. The flowers don't chase the bees. The flowers just are.
Until next time.